please and please, IPOB worldwide, we will protest against the DOS. They must fire Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be expelled out of IPOB immediately. What kind of nonsense is that? He must be officially sent away from IPOB. Is he running mad? Are all up here? IPOB worldwide, listen. We must raise a protest. If I not remain the council to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by the end of this month, we will raise the protest, and the DOS, if you are not ready to send, you see, some people say don't send him away because of the money he is holding. No. Let me tell you, criminals have no reserve. Who is on the line? Please, just hold on a minute. Let me just say something, but you continue, please.
Mazi Lionman, I greet you, my good brother.
Ndewo, yeah, welcome. Go ahead. Later we'll continue.
Yes, this is a traditional apostle.
Okay, go ahead.
Mazi, your program has been highly educative to every one of us. And this encouragement and enlightenment you people that are on media section is given to us, we Biafrans, we really appreciate it, because there's nobody that will do it for us if not be us. I sincerely appreciate, and the situation on ground, thank God that our people are wise. Thank God that now history will not repeat itself again when it comes to our region, because our people are wise, although some of us are still backward thinking. But majority of us are wise, because I'm seeing people respond on ground, I'm seeing people respond on social media. I know that those ones that are not supporting the DOS and those ones that are not supporting the IPOP are the people that want our region to be annihilated. Those that want our region to be taken away from this surface of earth. But thanks to Chukwu Okike Abiama, that we have people that are ready, people that can put their resources together for the freedom of their people. Willingly, not by force or not by employment, as some people may claim. But thank God that our people are wise, and many are still coming on the ship of evangelism, telling people about the freedom of our people and making our people to be more serious in life, because we are dealing with lions in this dispensation of the country we find ourselves. Thank you, Mazi. You are highly blessed. This is traditional apostle.
Thank you. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much for contributing. So, what I am saying here is very simple. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be completely expelled, thrown out of IPOB with immediate effect. What kind of insult is that? You just wake up, you decided to insult over 80 million people. You wake up, you just decided to insult over 80 million people. If Allah remain the council to Nnamdi Kanu, henceforth, Biafrans, we must not delay to throw him where he belongs. We made him. We made him. We the Biafra made him. And we Biafra have the right to throw him off. If he messes up, we throw it. Let me tell you something. This is what is affecting Nigeria today. Some people say Nigeria is their own. Fulani say it's their own. Britain say it's their own. And they keep on proving it. Year in, year out, they keep on proving that point that they own everybody in Nigeria. So is what Nnamdi Kanu is telling us now is him and his siblings own Biafrans. So if Biafran restore under Nnamdi Kanu, so him and his siblings, his family own everybody. They will not decide who live and who die. Is that what you are telling me? They will not decide who live and who die. He is nobody. He is 0.0. He began a message that is worthy to be answered. And we answered the message. And start building the foundation that will champion that message. So how come Nnamdi Kanu build IPOB? How did he build it? Can anybody explain to me how he built it? Can any of them come out and tell me how he built it? Did he have money? Did Nnamdi Kanu have money? Was he the billionaire? Doesn't Nnamdi Kanu worth 2,000 pounds before he began the message? What sort of madness is that? What kind of insult is that? A man that amounts to nothing and carry the message of truth, that all of us find that this is what he's saying is truth, and we answer the message and start building him. We made him. He began to enjoy money. While he is spreading the message, he is enjoying the money. In other words, we can say he is the beneficiary of this movement. That is what he is. He only benefiting from the movement. How can a beneficiary turn around and say he employ people who made him? A common beneficiary of the movement is not claiming in Peru. Oh my God. What can we call this one? What can we call this one now? Can our Lord come out and say, Lord, I don't understand. Mazi Patrick, you are here. At least in the media space, I think you are a member of the DOS in the Department of Media. Carry this message, go and give to the rest of the body of the DOS. If you people does not tread with care, let me tell you how national issues are being handled. When it comes to national issue, you treat the people who fought every rules accordingly, punish them. There is nothing like let us show him some grace, let us do this, let us do this. No, it doesn't exist in a national issue. If it is a personal matter, you have the right to decide what you have the right to forgive Somebody, okay, for example, if it is okay, if it is a personal case, family case, let somebody come to your family and kill somebody. If you don't want that person to pay through the law, you have the right to tell the government, I forgive, even when you say you forgive him or forgive that person that killed your lovely one. The country will tell you no. According to the law, somebody who killed somebody, look at what he will face. You can forgive that person on your own after he have served the country for what he did against the law of the land. National issue has no personal handle. So let the member of the DOS not use, because IPOB is a national issue. Let the members of the DOS never use national issue and handle it as their private issue. You have the right as an individual to tolerate Nnamdi Kanu when he insults you. But you don't have the right to handle Nnamdi Kanu with a kid glove when he insults a whole nation. As soon as he crosses that line from your private issue into national issue, you have to treat him according to the national matter. Some people say, you don't have to do that because he's holding our money. It is on record that he's holding our money. Holding our money will not make us to tolerate shit from anybody. And let me tell all of you, when a criminal stole money, mind you can't recover that money because that money, they have squandered it. I keep on telling IPOB members, Lionman, they must. I said, no. If you wait for that money, you wait for that money forever. That money is gone, because the people the money entered into their hand is confirmed criminals. Don't you people know how criminals spend money? Did they show mercy to money? No. They squander it anyhow. So how on earth an IPOB member will be thinking that money will be recovered? That is another dream that will never come true. If our Lord did Macor remain the council to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before this month ending, before this June end, if the body of the DOS did not expel Nnamdi Kanu officially, IPOB worldwide, you people need to protest. You people need to protest. Nnamdi Kanu must be expelled out of IPOB. Completely. This is the greatest insult a nation can take. So all this while that all the IPOB members in Brazil are striving, laboring themselves, gathering money going to offices. So, all this effort is underemployment by a man who is not paying you salary. He said he employed members of IPOB. Now, I want to ask, when we picked up his judgment file, when he was discharged and acquitted, and we carried the welcome to the program. Who is on the line and where are you coming from?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're coming out clearly. Go ahead.
Mazi, good day from here.
You're welcome.
Mazi, I want to contribute because each time I like to watch your program because of how educative your program always be. One thing I want to contribute is that we have been, all of us, even till today, both from leadership to the members of IPOP family, have been so emotional. Sometimes we say we are not emotional, but psychologically we are emotional. I heard you some days ago pleading on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for IPOP leadership to consider and forgive him. One thing most of us must understand is this. This man have done a lot of things, even that is beyond, even though that you people don't want to make a lot of things public, that is beyond human expectation. I am a confirmed IPOP member, but since this thing happened, I'm I feel so sad. I feel so sad based on the love I have for him, the love I have for this struggle, and a lot of things that have been going on. We must understand that the interest of Biafra is far more bigger than the interest of anybody. What am I trying to say here? Few weeks ago, should I say 1 month ago, the Chinese government indicted their military chief over spying or selling a kind of confidential matters to the United States. The man has been so functional. He has been a very good military chief. But China did not say, oh, let us forgive him, let us, because of what he has done in the past, let us forgive him. So they treated me under serious investigation because it has to do with national matter.
Exactly.
As we continue to pamper issue, the one thing I want to ask some of us is this. Aside emotional issue, let us be plain. Is there anything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did especially for this Biafra self-broadcasting in Radio Biafra?
Nothing. Only broadcasting. Only talking on Radio Biafra. People who is doing the work is IPOP members around the world.
There is nothing. You know, one thing I want to pass this message direct to the leadership. One thing they must understand is this. Even though that it seems as if everybody kept silent, some people are emotionally down because of what happened. We have been struggling, paying money here and there, doing everything, and at the end of the day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never made any attempt to even take this issue of Biafra to any proper office, or should I say anywhere that somebody can say at least this is where he has gone. But every day he always come to Radio Biafra to say this and that. We victimize our politicians, we victimize those who are IPOP sympathizers in Biafra land, both in abroad. But what he does is he goes behind the door. Do you know the kind of people are talking about treachery? Do you know that if it is in a place where people have been, we are a nation, it wouldn't take 2 days they hang him because what he has done, because of the activities of what Mazi and the belief people have for him. That is why a lot of people died. had it been he is outside this last 30th May, people would have died because of the way he handled it. Sometimes within me, this is my personal, the way I think. Sometimes I do, when I think about all this, I imagine, is this man an agent to destroy our youth or what? Because the same person you are pleading few days ago, let's say 1 week ago, for we to see what we can do, is the same person that is always dishing out issues, telling you today that everything we have contributed, because some people, we look at people that are
Mazi, let me just step in a little bit before you continue. After that, my post, like I said, let us see how we can do to rescue this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I pleaded on air. Can't you see what his supporters did? Those he ordered his siblings to be paying salary every month now to help him in the media. Do you know what they say? This is a statement of how did the Elochukwu address it? He said this is a statement of a defeated man. Yeah, that's how Elochukwu addressed it. Elochukwu said this is a statement of a defeated man. Yeah, I didn't know that somebody said, and somebody subscribed that thing and sent to me.
Yeah, Mazi, you know why I accepted, I agree with what Elochukwu said, because they see us as fools. Because why you are standing today to say, let us pity him because you are far away, you are not, let me tell you, it is a fact and a reality. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu willingly withdrew from Biafran struggle even before they caught him. And let me tell you, everything, every details, everything about IPOP that is within Nnamdi Kanu, every information about IPOP, I want to let you people know that he has handed it over to the federal government.
He handed it over. That is why Mazi, wait. I know all these things. That's what makes him sack
every information that everything that people can take off that is about this drug that he knows very well that it is at the disposal of federal government. And why did he do it? He did it because he felt that he is now okay. And as a matter, he never knew. The only thing is that why sometimes I think about the leadership and most of you that have been so truthful and so focused on this media is because these are men that these men have no conscience. And those agitations that have disappeared it would have been a kind of it would have died for nothing. And I want to make it very clear to those
network. Right. Nigerian network is always Nigerian network. Goodness me. Hello, go ahead. I understand where you are calling from.
Hello, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Your head network always.
Yeah.
Is breaking. Seriously.
This man is full of himself. And let me tell you, people begging on his behalf. You don't love him more than me. You don't cherish him more than. But when you see, my grandmother now, all of us must focus and move on. Even you people bringing him again or try him and bring him again to this struggle is to finish all of you. Had it been, it is possible to even get you that he hand you over very easily to the enemies. So to my own opinion, need to be removed immediately. But the place of leadership should be abolished immediately. I'm not on a Budago Lezo, Buago. This, a lot of Maka have been informing you people. The brother have told you that this is a family business. Even sometimes I'm ashamed. All the friends that have been abusing me for a very long time, that this man is a scammer. Sometimes I don't know how to talk with them again because it's as if they are right. So the issue, and let me tell you, they are using this issue to divert our attention. I mean in the media, because every day we come out, we talk about Nnamdi Kanu. Let us move on. Leave this man and his 100 men and whoever he has. Let everybody move on and forget about this man, because most of us don't have somebody that have been killed in this struggle. Most of us, it has not happened in our house. That's why we are having a big pity. If we continue like in Biafra, in this Biafra we are fighting, we need to be very, very brutal.
Endeavor.
We must make sure that anybody that plays with the Biafra restoration, or when the Biafra must have been restored, we must make sure that this Biafra will be.
You're having serious network issue. Okay, Mazi, your contribution is being noted, and Biafrans have heard you. So sorry for the network over there. You know, you are in Nigeria, so there is nothing stable in Nigeria. Even their electricity is go and come, go and come. Their network is also go and come, go and come. So what I'm saying here is very simple. You see, we must be very careful of the sign we are giving out there to the entire world. For people who are saying Mazi Nnamdi, do you think that IPOB will allow Mazi Nnamdi to come and lead them again? No. After we have discovered many foul engagement of him, he can't come here. You see, like I said, I think IPOB need to place Alo Dejimako on international watch list. I think IPOB have to file a case against Alo Dejimako, place him on Interpol, so that whenever he travel out of Nigeria, anywhere, they will grab him and bring him to abroad here. Because I know why. You have to come and do the clarification of that employment, because that is a financial scam that can lead somebody to 150 years imprisonment in abroad. That is the financial scam. Madoff in US in 2008. Jail 2009, he collected 140 years for scamming people through financial scheme. So, if Alo Dejimako claimed that message is coming from Nnamdi Kanu, then it's very simple. Get him arrested, then let him provide the sender, the owner of the message. Then when he provides the owner of the message, then he can go free. Then the owner of the message will be arrested, and he will face financial scam crime in abroad. You see this emotion. This person have done this that is exactly why crime take the center stage in Nigeria. Let me tell you how crime takes the center stage in Nigeria. Somebody will go and commit atrocity. He will come back and begin to share money to people, begin to do some few little charity. You see, they will begin to do, and this thing doesn't work in abroad. If you like, be the philanthropist of the whole Brazil. As soon as you engage in crime, the government will pick you. And those people you have, if you like, help the entire population of Brazil. Those people you help will move back. They will tell you, this is crime. Oh, So is that the crime that this person is doing that is helping all of us? Which means he is giving us with left, he's giving us with right hand and taking it with left hand. And this is exactly the majority of the philanthropists in Nigeria. This is exactly what they practice. They give the people with the right hand, and in other way, the crime they engage on in that country is what's not letting the country to move forward. Is what is keeping the country down. But they will come, you will show them, you will see them in social media. They will give somebody 50,000. They will say, we help this poor woman. You give the poor woman 200,000. But the crime that you are committing in the country is what produced that woman to remain perpetually poor. We need to understand this. Okay, we all are saying, if it's not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Igbo land will be invaded today. Igbo land will be. Is it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that formed ESN or IPOB that formed ESN? ESN belonged to IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not form ESN. ESN was formed by IPOB and handed over to him as a leader to flag off, to announce it. Let me tell you where this Biafra agitation today has reached, the table that this agitation have gotten today, that makes this agitation positive. You are welcome to the program. Please, let me just come first.
Hello.
You will talk. Please, just hold on. Just hold on. The table where this agitation, this agitation have gotten today, we are just only these few years in absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is when the DOS begin to ask. The first question, the first message given to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS dungeon through Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor was hand over the blueprint of this very movement to us, according to the DOS. What is the blueprint? Blueprint is where and where have you gotten? Which office and which office have you, which word authors. What I mean by word author, the word powers, the offices of word powers where you have gone in this case. One only anything. He couldn't give to DOS anything because he doesn't have it. Because he didn't have it. He didn't get it. He didn't achieve it. But today, let anybody now ask the DOS, maybe if something is happening to Chike, you ask, Mazi Chike as the head of the Directorate of State, please hand over blueprint. He will hand it over. I know. He will hand it over. Say, oh, this is where I have gotten, this is where we have reached. Oh yeah, take. Start from here.
Hello, Mazi.
Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to Biafrans all over the world. My name is Mazi. Mazi, I think, in my own opinion, these people and the federal government are just setting an agenda to us, we the IPOB. That's what I feel they are doing. And it shouldn't be so. It should be we setting agenda to them. Because I begin to observe, whenever they see that we are marching forward, one of them, either Nemeka, Aloy Jimanko, Barrister Maxwell, or thereabouts, they will just come out and make a statement they know that is not correct. So that we'll begin to double on it again. Like yesterday, Mazi KK spoke on this. This afternoon, Fearless Evangelist speak on this. Okinta Biafra also speak on this either yesterday.
and Patrick, most of all the media warriors that we know are speaking on this. You will see when they see that this one has started going down again, they will bring another, they will say another something again that will begin to talk about it again. Don't you think that it's high time? And I believe the reason why this thing is happening this way is because we still see Mazi Nnamdi as our leader. Because if it's not only IPOB and
Mazi, you are right. Mazi, the distraction, we should be the one to blame ourselves for the distraction. Because this point you make now, that is the original genesis. Because we are still having baby's mind. We are still seeing this man as our leader. And that is the problem. That's why I said we should expel him. If he keep this man, if he keep Alloy from now to the ending of this month, Mazi Nnamdi should be thrown away out of IPOB. So that whatever he wants to do, it doesn't concern us again.
Yes, that is where I'm coming from, because now what you was Rike, we have to believe human rights, all those people, they have leaders. Whenever they take something, we cannot venture into it because we don't see them as leaders in IPOB or our leader. Likewise, as Mazi Nnamdi is like this, if the DOS can make officially, even if they can say suspend or expel, that would be better. Anything that Lionman Jimako Maswell they talk again. Now we see that it's not going to concern us again.
You are right. Yeah, it doesn't concern us again.
What is still binding us? What is still binding us with them is because we have never seen any unofficial statement and that. That's why they are still making all these things, keeping agenda. And I hate in a movement where I would be, these people will be giving us agenda. Every day they'll be the one giving us agenda. Before you know it, now Maxwell will come and talk. We will still keeping on talking about it. Before you know it, in America, they know what they are doing. When you look at them psychologically, you know that they have a place where they have a meeting. They will say, come and say something, so that they will begin to talk about it. So please, and Biafrans, it is high time we begin to make haste while the sun shines. Because these people, for how I remember when Mazi Nnamdi was already there, he said that it's not a professional career of what's it called, freedom fighter. He wants it today and tomorrow. Everybody should stand up. Everybody should do that. So how come that we are now becoming his company? So as he tried to tell me, but I was not given an employment letter where it will be specified how much I'll be paying a month or per hour or weekly or thereabout, telling my status of employment. They never said anything about that to me. So I don't know how he will not be saying that he can sack anybody and can even do anybody whatever thing he likes. So Nnamdi has a car. But so all this thing is getting me annoyed. I'm just dumbfounded. I'm not happy about what is happening. My candid advice to Biafrans and DOS is that they should please never allow this to derail us from our psyche. Let us, if we have any diplomatic work we are doing, they should keep on doing that. If it warrants us to be dividing us, if they divide, these people should go for this, these people should go for this. We should not keep on every time answering these people because I see it as set back to us. Please, thank you very much, Master Lionman. May Chukwuka bless you and bless DOS. Because in DOS, I take my oath, and in DOS, my oath will remain. And that oath, I always say it. They should know what to do about that oath, because currently, as I'm telling you, I am not comfortable whenever I go to meeting taking that oath any longer. And that oath is what makes me to join IPOB, that makes me to say, okay, there is a burden that will make me not to be scared of anybody.
No, the leadership so are working. They are working on the oath.
Okay,
they are working on.
Thank you very much. Also, remain, please. We need also Mazi Jonathan. Thank you. We'll take much in
No. So this is just the fact here. Take him out of IPOB, so that whenever they are messaging, we know that the message doesn't concern us. The caller is right. So that the message doesn't concern us. Take him out of IPOB. So that whenever they are bringing the message, then it will be understandable that this message doesn't concern us. Hello, you're welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi, Lionman, thank you so much. That's my brother.
No.
I'm Mazi Chinedu. I always listen to the program, but I don't find I'll just listen and allow others to talk. But today, I said let me contribute to your program.
No, you're welcome.
But now, and you cannot beat a tide with one hand. And as in, you cannot throw a child away with the same bathing water. Some of our brothers do see that these things are delay or the deflection of focus. No, I'm telling you that all of these things that we are seeing today is something we still deny. All the camera in a thousand without ego push or even expect what we are doing is not freedom playing, it is freedom fighting, and it comes with so many things. All at the time you see most of our broadcasters talk about this thing. Every one of us doesn't have the same capacity in reasoning on the way we see things. So it is very, very important that we pause and make an explanation. What matters is what the leadership have been doing. I'm telling you that the achievement that this very leadership has achieved within 4 years or 5 years is like an achievement of 20 years. I'm telling you that if you want to go to war, you must be mentally equipped, especially with the people that you want to go to that same war with. If not, you people will end up in shooting yourself at the back and in your camps. So we need our people to understand the direction that things are going. Okay, let me just use this ourselves as, for instance. You know, every one of us do shout, we are not here for emotion. It is because of the clear, the very smart and intelligent way that this very leadership used in informing us all of this thing that we were able to, come to the reality of today. Because if this information were left out, many of us would have, been against the leadership or would have known, just as most of our brothers and sisters went away with Ekperima and all of those things. So these things are very, 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 very vital because every one of us are not in the same state when it comes to how we analyze issue and how we view information. So it is necessary. And them themselves, and I want us to know that everything it has a stage. There will be a time that when they will say all of these things, it will no longer make impact. Rather, those ordinary people that you think that the decision will be the people to counter them because they have come to that very level of understanding and accession of information. So this is the stage that we are, but we are not stagnant. Let nobody see it that we are stagnant because presently, I'm telling you that this very leadership, if you listen to every one of them, even an ordinary participant, an IPOB member, knows that this leadership is not. Presently now, what I'm waiting for, if you don't know, is that the leadership will definitely start rolling out programs the way we need in the pushing ourselves because in the months and weeks and going forward of this very year, we'll start seeing some insecurity in our places. And every one of us knows that. And every one of us should be wired in that same direction in order to wait for the leadership, in order to know the path the leadership wants us to go, in order to prevent this terrorism that is about to unleash in our place. So whatever the Nigerian government brought, I don't like to talk about Mazi Nnamdi. That doesn't mean that I don't have my own opinions. I know that whatever his brothers and his lawyers and all of those things are doing, they're just, beating around the bush. My happiness today is that our brothers and sisters, both the ones that is in this struggle, both the ones that does maybe after 6 months, they now know that there is a mind game that is being played. And what I want to talk about the Nigerian government trying to, pass judgment of execution of against Mazi Nnamdi. There is nobody in Nigeria that have not been sentenced to death by this same government. So as we are speaking today, there are places in what do they call it? This very state that science barrier that they are invading. So those people that will die there today at this very moment now that I'm making this call, are they not being sentenced? So nobody is afraid of whatever they will do. What happens is that we will definitely remove that very fly, which is all these criminals, the three musketeers that is carrying gears around, thinking that they are deceiving everybody. They are quickly. They are fast going into into steam air. they will be evaporated. So, and I pity them, especially this one that comes around and always flaunts his mouth. I cannot call their name in any of our platforms because they don't want it. If I were them, I think they would have known that they have stepped into something that will definitely, that they will not like the end. So that is where I want to leave it. Mazi, I say, may Elohim bless you and keep up the good work. Because in the stage we are now, there's no time for sentiment and no time for pity. What is ahead of us is more brutal. Just like our brothers, my friends normally say, they say, when you see a rat run into the fire, that what is chasing that rat is bigger than the fire that he ran into. So all these extremities and all of this stupidity is not where we are looking at. We are looking at the big picture, which is to make sure that we never fail in this very stuff, because there will not be any opportunity given to our people again in any time in life. Thank you so much.
No. So, Mazi Kenneth, you are right. Whatever you say concerning me, you are right. I was listening. I'm somebody who give people a longer rope. As you see me, go and ask people. I give people longer rope. In other words, because I believe in change. I believe that give this person opportunity to change. But in the case of Mazi Nnamdi, you have given somebody the opportunity of 5 good years since 2021. He's the one causing problems since 20. Mazi Nnamdi have steadily causing problem since 2021 till today. He started causing problem by leaving a directive to his brothers that whenever anything happened to him, they should take away all the money that IPOB and take it to themselves. And immediately that didn't happen. The brothers did exactly what he told them. They did exactly what he told them. Then after taking the money, he wants their brother to be receiving IPOB monthly dues. After leaving our account empty, he still want us to be submitting our money to these brothers. That didn't work. They quickly ran to Ekperima. Give Ekperima all the secret of IPOB. He was the one who instructed his brother to go and align with Ekperima. He forgot that Nigeria DSS were recording every conversation they have in that detention. That's why we told you that Nigeria, if they go back to court, Nigeria will now, that is why Bintan Yako, the woman, deceived Aloy Ejimako, lured him into going back to court. Imagine we are a judge advising a lawyer to take the case back to court without knowing that the woman was busy setting them up. Because when the Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ezekome secure his release through IPOB, because one, that time they never gather any strong terms to face this guy. Then immediately that thing was secured. Then Malami, the Attorney General, did what? Challenged the case, filed for stay of execution, which I have explained here in my program, that anybody else can do what Malami did. It's normal. So what is there is for the lawyers to continue to challenge why they are not obeying the court order. Then along that line, he wanted to use Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor to destroy IPOB. When they call the Palestinian job, they say you are the respected voice in the East. Go out there, tell Biafran that I have sacked Chike Doziem, sacked Chena Sanworu, sack this. But the Palestinian job look at him and say, no, this is not my line of work. I'm just your legal representatives. We can't do this one. Find somebody to give the message. For this area, we can't. Do you see how he wanted to how he wanted to rubbish the reputation of? That's one thing I study about Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, whenever he sees that you are having attention of respect, he become envious about that step. He will do everything just to bring you down. He wants to be the only one to single-handedly stand as the most respected man in Biafra land. What I'm telling you today, I don't want to say this thing, but I have to say it out today. He wants to be the only one to stand as a respected figure. Every other person, he wants to bring every other person down. This is the spirit in him. He wants to bring every other person down. He wanted to set Baristefani Jofo up. If not that man is so intelligent and educated, the man look at him. So you want to set me up before our people? No. I can't tolerate this from you. Then he did not consider the gravity of the case he had. That spirit that I explained to you now, that spirit of envy, of trying to bring every other person down, push him. He did not consider his own safety. Immediately, bam, he sacked them. He sacked them. Then what happened? When they were warming up to go back to court, he wanted to announce this sacking of the leadership. They debated it in the DSS, debated it. At the end of the day, they say, no, wait, let us just wait. When we go to court, that's why they start going to Babangida house. Nnamdi Kanu begin to send delegates to go and beg Babangida, to go and beg Sultan of Sokoto, to go and beg Gowon. Look at it, look at idiot they sent to go and beg Gowon. Nnamdi Kanu reduce. Well, we are the people who made him anyway. So he now reduced himself from where we have made him, where we have placed him. He now reduce himself. Send delegate to Gowon to go and plead with Gowon, which our Lord Ejimako was among the delegates. Mimi was among the delegates. Go and ask them. They are living testimony. They think that all this is secret, that I will not know. After Zuzude, then the worst part, immediately they left Gowon house. The following day, Gowon visited State House, Asorok. That was when he told Tinubu to continue what he's doing. That when he was fighting the Biafra war, that this is the kind of pressure he got, but he continued it because he wanted to keep Nigeria one. He was referring to Nnamdi Kanu. He encouraged Tinubu to go ahead and do whatever he wants to do to him. Do you see how Kosi wo nwelala? Kosi wo nwelala la kan definitely. Because you won't wear la can definitely. Lekati ha ma le dia. Ma judge iho obokwa our leader. The thing na ekpom no bi. See iho obokwa our leader la ati henga. So to him now, he have got the courage after all. To him now, he will say, after all, I have already entered into pit. Let me destroy everything. That is his mindset too. So despite that, we are telling him that his case is for. Oh, but some of you will say it is leadership. And he forgot that if you want to destroy the house, you have to hit the pillar of the house. When you hit the pillar of the house will collapse. So his target is leadership, not only just leadership, his target is IPOB. Make no mistake. His target is IPOB. Mazi, just hold on a little bit. His target is IPOB. Whenever you see him, eager to touch the leadership, it is IPOB you want to touch. Now I want to ask you, if he sack the leadership as he claimed in his private company, which that one is another crime. That is another crime facing him. He want to claim the ownership of entire 80 million people. Is a very big crime. That one is another case facing him. Go ahead, Mazi. Go ahead. You are being. Hello.
Hello, Mazi.
Yeah, go ahead. Ndeo.
Yes, Mazi. Good afternoon.
Biafra.
Good evening from here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes. May God bless you. May God bless you, Mazi, for your great job, for your wonderful job. Yes, people call to this program is a real IPOB hardcore. This is a thing we really want to the leadership need to do, because the moment we still leave Nnamdi Kanu as if he's with us, and that is why whatever they are doing is always referred to us, and we take it. We will be talking about it. It is time for the leadership to put an end for this issue of Nnamdi Kanu, and we respect him a lot. We honor him a lot, and he still refused to know that we are respecting him. We need to do the needful. Aloy Demako said that he stand where Nnamdi Kanu stand. Where Nnamdi Kanu stand, he cannot say it. He cannot say it.
No, Biafra daughter.
Fool us. He don't make us
Biafra
like
daughter.
a fool to the world.
Biafra
we
daughter.
Can't bear it anymore.
Biafra daughter,
we can't bear it anymore.
Listen, before you continue, listen. He say he stand where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand. Before he mentioned that statement, go and watch the interview again. Before he mentioned that statement, he said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is agitating. His agitation does not mean that he wants to split Nigeria.
Can you imagine?
Do you understand me? So his agitation is fake. That's what Aloy mean. It's fake. It doesn't mean to split Nigeria. His agitation was meant for justice, according to Aloy. What is justice? Give the right of belonging to every Biafrans in Nigeria. Give them the right of belonging. So that is where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stopped. So for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to gather crowd to make money for himself, so he need to bring the name that will make us to answer the call.
Exactly.
So because if he come and say, let us agitate for the right for Nigeria, nobody will answer him.
Exactly.
Did you see that? So
no.
I listen, I understand every statement made on that interview perfectly well. Go ahead.
Yes, Mazi, you are right. You are right that now we need to let him understand that whatever he said, whether he want to separate from Nigeria, whether he don't want to separate from Nigeria, he want to use us to make money. Now he realize now the dream doesn't come true. We need to do it fast so that it will be on his own. He said it before that we will abandon him because when he's not going in the direct way. Now the prophecy of him, he will come to pass because he's not going to the direct that we expect him to go. So we will leave him. We will abandon him. So no need for us to be talking about these people. Please, I'm begging the leadership, they should do the needful. Whether na suspend, they go suspend them. Whether na sack, they go sack them. They should choose and do it. Because these people, they cannot change. They cannot change. Bombers and the Kanu and the lawyers and the city, they cannot change.
Madam, nothing like suspend.
For your great job.
No. The issue here is nothing like suspend. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be fired out of IPOB.
Exactly.
I am saying it. He should be fired out of IPOB. Let him go and fail. Thank God they have formed another group. His new group now, his new group of agitation is what? 100 men. Yeah. He can't lead. He can't lead us. No, he can't lead us and lead a violent group. Because the 100 men is runaway autopilot who believe in AK-47 and bullet. And he can never lead them at the same time leading us who believe in paperwork. We believe in writing, in paper, in engagement, in talking. Then things will happen. But these ones believe in kill Mr. John, kill Madam Tony, kill this one, then Biafra will come. Is you know what they claimed before? They say if they don't kill, Biafra will not come. And they kill 2021, they kill 2022, they kill 2023, they kill 2024. Where is the Biafra?
Man, this is not the count that still tell us that Chiko Kikabiama tell him if they kill the citizen of Biafra, Biafra will not come. When he come, they support a Berimato.
No, that is the scam.
When he support a Berimato be killing Biafrans.
That is the scam. That is the scam that is there. He was supporting this one.
Exactly.
He was supporting him secretly to be killed. So that by the time the killing will now cause Biafrans to give up. They say, no, we don't want this again. He will say, I told you, if you kill anybody, Biafra will not come. I was inside, you people start killing. Do you understand me now? That is what he wants to come out and do.
Exactly.
He will now say, he will not come. Already, he has already made money for himself. I gather all these codedly. I gather it and wait for him. That's why I say, if he come out, I will ask him questions. And that is why he's afraid. He wants to run away. He wants to destroy IPOB before he will come out.
We need to remove him, Mazi. We need to tell the leadership they should do it fast.
Madam, thank you.
They should remove him fast.
We
can't take this anymore from any of them.
Thank you. There are other people on call. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Caller, you are welcome.
We need to remove him. We need to check him.
Mazi Lionman. Mazi Lionman.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And my brother, thank you for your good work. I've been listening since I got the information that you're online. Mazi Lionman is your brother Mazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria.
No.
Mazi, I hope I'm coming out loud and clear.
You are coming out loud and clear.
Okay. Mazi, the truth about all this nonsense sent by our leader to keep on pronouncing there everywhere and trying to hold interview to test the mind of our people, how we are going to react over all these things that they are talking. Mazi, it doesn't matter how they run this thing up and down. IPOB can never ever allow anybody, it doesn't matter who it is, to to rubbish this struggle that thousands of people have laid their life down, blood have shed. It doesn't matter who is going to be. We cannot allow anybody to rubbish this struggle or to sell this struggle or to hand this struggle over to the Nigerian government. Even as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is trying hard what they told him to do, but the thing is that he can't survive it. That is the truth. Mazi, he can't survive this thing because IPOB have crossed beyond whatever our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is thinking. Maybe he thought it's the same the way he used to talk to our people. We listen to him on radio and he will say, do this, do that. We are thinking that this man is leading us to, to a place where we can, say you will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. All these slogans and people, we are so naive. We push him, we sound his name, we use his name and in protest, singing holy, holy, Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. We exalted this man to the extent to where he is today, and he think that no is in Namoha. He can kill anybody and nobody's going to kill. It's not going to happen. The only thing that will save Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in this thing is for him to realize that without IPOB, he cannot go anywhere. Without IPOB and this DOS led by Mazi Chike, he can run any. He can't survive this thing because put outside with this type of character on today. Because was in your crew? Or was it the reason why people lay their life down? Or was he the money they got bring on here for years now? Or was he families who want to die bowl or honk? Was he on them? We are not doing Biafra because we want to join Nigeria. We are doing Biafra because we want to exist completely from Nigeria. That is what he told us. And I thank God, all these things we are doing today, he said it, that any day we'll find him wanted, any day we'll find that this thing he's doing is no more the way he used to be, that we will reject him. Some people have said, maybe we are insulting him. There's nothing like insult here. We are saying the reality.
Lionman rejected already. I've rejected him. Yes. So the military that allowed the Jimanko anchored that interview said that nonsense. That is the minute I rejected him. Yes.
Mazi Lionman, do you know why we are saying this thing? You will still see most of us that are still remain holding this struggle. And that soft point. With evidence. Lion. A time will come, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to protect you. Mobagana, this Biafra radio, also Munne Crete. Get out, call you but this IPOP, Eke 1 to 2, some Israel. You say, I tell you. Because I don't know. Some people believe that without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra will not come. Even the ones that are still remaining till this moment. But we can't stop saying this thing. We can't stop pointing because if I hear our people will misunderstand it. Oh, the more we're trying to say this thing, people should go and make their research. And when I through DOS to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, someone ever killed us, supported by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we fought very much until in the name of the terrorism. Of which, if we are not shutting this thing by today, Mazi Lion, can we get again? If someone can go to prison because of IPOP, can we get again? We cannot get that. So imagine that everybody struggle, and one day it's not going to be like it was Ricketing. Some people got no river. I can't call her like that. It's not going to happen in IPOP. We have suffered enough.
Mazi, I have to go to Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow. I have here tomorrow. Anyway, may arrest abroad and talk about the worst. Cover employment home and Ojila Anana every month. That is the financial scam. Do you know what it means? 100 and something years, called a PL Europe, called a PL abroad. That's the highest sentence, financial crime. I'm going to or maybe among the consequences in nature.
The wife of this man is so educated and so intelligent that she keep on telling her husband, like this place you are going without IPOB and DOS. Each the government of Nigeria is will close you on now one moon around. The IPOB give to the lawyers that got decided and appointed to you. Acting drama. Defend the
Mazi, hold on. You know, I need to. Sometimes I used to give some children some grace. James Amadi, if you comment any nonsense here again, I know you may be one of the criminals in Igbo land, because criminals we also support Nnamdi Kanu now, because he's creating the channel of criminality in Igbo land. I know you may be one of the criminals in Igbo land, but I'm warning you, if you comment anything nonsense here again, I block you. If you hear you comment nonsense here again, I block you immediately. Go ahead, Mazi.
Mazi Lionman, please, people more these flying monkeys. People, I don't need to beg anybody. It would not be people flying monkey and Zuzu. Now, I'm wine at here. Now, how we are risking our life. On your children, Binaka, because of IPOB. Are they not free going perambulating everywhere? Kanunta. When was the last time about Nigeria? This is for any guy. I know here. Some people should we just keep quiet? Is the same thing we are complaining today about our leader Mazi Kanu? Is it not the same thing he taught us when he was here, broadcasting, telling us how our politicians are corrupt? But at the end of the day, I'm at the same table. You don't want to hear. We can't is he not the man that was supporting him? And we now support him this year. Well, you to give him the man.
Ihe sera ha okwo jesi butisi ya bụ nwoke nyere ya ego nyecha ya ego si ya ka ebu unu no na struggle ka ebu unu erugo dudolo onwe ebe o jere onwe ebe o ruru o maghị ihe ọ ga-asa the man ya ebido kparịwa the man ọ bụ sera ha na bụ ya ebido kparịwa the man
ihe aka ga-ebupụta ihe akakwa nke akakwa mmanụ isi ụtụta because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu chekwa na this IPOB na-egwu we are not joking because ndị mmadụ anwụgo my own brother died in this thing Mazi nwanne m nwoke nwụrụ oge adịghị m mma I am not happy ndewo nwa Chineke no continue your good work may Chukwu God bless you ndewo
somebody was calling when our brother was online. Let me call the person back. Imagine somebody come to write, the person will pass you, don't pass you. Who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pass? Who he pass? Who he pass? If not for Biafra, how we elevated him? Nnamdi Kanu ogapụta ụzọ mụ apụta ụzọ ya pụrụ dia challenge him. Commentary nonsense. This is how all of them are warming up. All the whole criminals now are supporting Mazi because he knew that the angle he is going. Mazi, just hold on a little bit, please. Yes. And there, you're welcome to the program.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Please, I want to I want to put a little voice.
Go ahead, go ahead. You are coming out.
On the issue we have. Mazi, please, I want to beg you to beg the leadership. Whatever the leadership will do to make this struggle to stand firm more than before, they should do it. Because if IPOB fell, nobody can gather this crowd again. Then the Igbo race are doomed forever. Will be doomed forever because everybody used his soul and mind and joined this struggle. Before now, everybody discovered that our leader is like this. So it will make us, if this leadership fell, that is, we are doomed forever. Nobody will gather such a crowd again until we will be finished.
Exactly.
So please,
exactly, you're right.
beg the leadership to let this IPOB stand firm more than ever before. More than ever before, because I've been wondering all this while upon our leader make travel to Israel. Till now, Israel authority have never make any move, which means he never negotiate with Israel with anything. He have never negotiated with Israel authority. All this travel he have been going, nothing, no concrete negotiation have been take place. Because none of them are coming for him. Nobody have talked about him.
I said, maybe they didn't hear me on time. I said he didn't make any diplomatic engagement all this year. But just look at the period of 2001, 2021 till now. What this leadership have done. They have made serious diplomatic engagement. What you see, let me, can I cut you so that you will be on background to listen? Because your noise is coming in. Okay. Let me cut you. Okay? So, what happened is this. He made no diplomatic engagement at all, not even one. Not even one. That was the serious disappointment that leadership first got. He didn't make any one, not I say half. He didn't make even half. But go today, the achievement that took place in Brazil was IPOB Brazil who pushed for it, and when we were invited by the government, let me cut you. When we were invited by the government, what happened? The leadership were active. They were very, very active there with email. We were in that office when they sent email on my phone. I forwarded that email to the government desk immediately, to the email of the government here, where we were in that office. Then the office said, we need this email to come to them directly from our institution. The leadership will never leave that office. They forwarded that email. By the time we stood up, went to take photo with the man. The man said we need to take photo. Because all this is we don't believe in photo, we don't believe in video. When we stood up, the secretary said, they just received, the email have just come to their own, directly from our leadership. We have to come back again and sit down. Then the email came on English. Then there, we have to translate it and resend it back to them again. That's what they call active leadership. Always on ground, ready to respond at any minute. But Nnamdi Kanu said head office of IPOB is in Germany. Who is controlling Mazi Keke? You are welcome to the program. Just hold on, let me explain this thing. Then if they send email, if countries send email on email address of IPOB Germany, email, ask me who is controlling the email. Neneanya and the Kanatakan. Message will be there for 3 months, for 4 months, no response. Imane bankete. Oh, we had this leadership, more like Hano. Apota Hana cho a cover wokema. Ila cover somebody. La de ready to feel sorry for the wrong he have done. But this is not done like that. We are talking about lives involved here. Nobody will respond that email. Send their letter to the head of office or Oklem, law head of office. Send their letter. Letter, nobody will reply the letter. It was when the leadership took over now. Countries they meet, we have sent the letter, we have sent the email, so they show them, look at so date, so year. We sent email, nobody responded to now. So are you saying that you people are seeking for freedom? No. To tell you the damage this man was presently. That's why when somebody wrote, he said, none of the leadership fit to the shoe of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Inside me, I said, God forbid, will anybody in leadership fit to that shoe? Shoe ndi beribe. I said, God forbid, if anybody in that leadership fit to the shoe of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which means that is a very useless shoe. Irresponsible shoe. Mazi, go ahead.
Lionman, there, wait a minute for me here. I just want to put on our so come out people down. But I have one thing I got here, chess. I'm a million about this game, chess. Chess can nothing about us. And if you don't play well, when no game in, no matter how you may be bitter, no matter how you may understand the honor. Now I want to take our people back a little bit. Game where people would go back. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, spell I think a little bit 6 months to performance. But people in here last 2 years or last year. As women in leadership will really work, the hammer. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, expel Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Lionman, I came on this struggle to Salah today, and they will fight us. And then he labeled the woman there, that's not why they want to make this struggle. Okay, what are they?
Exactly. I reason with the leadership, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu won out here the game. Come on, get wishes out of it, because he that's like I that's why OG did that annoyance with Uchemofa. We learn from past. We don't learn from present. We learn from past. Ndị a window major ha nke o wutere na bụ mmadụ ha ewere iwepụtakwu ezi ihe ha na-ekwechighị ikwu ihe win ha na that okwu today. Even ma ụwa dịka akwụghị okwu today. Ha ji ike rọshịa ya win ya. Iji ike ahụ ihe na-ewe Nnamdi Kanu iwe today. I can guarantee all of you na-ege m ntị ihe na-ewe iwe today.
Mazi Fanichukwu, it's WhatsApp number. It's WhatsApp number. And the same number. Go ahead, Mazi.
When Nnamdi Kanu today is the patient of this leadership. You can take it or leave it Biafrans. You see, the most annoying thing where this leadership are today is they keep quiet and begin handling Nnamdi gradually. They have tampered to their step to even threaten them for them to come and make noise. Our chess player, there's no two ways about it. You know, talk this speed down, or you talk here, we have suspend the area. One day we will lose this game. Oh, the game, but who I won't know the game, I can't about game. Oh, you are going to lose. I find out how they will try topic. This is what they January this year, I wrote it on my platform. Mazi wrote the same thing. Be ready for this year. We are going to put things in place. Mazi he left for us to be putting all this. Do you think Mazi on social media? So they don't have time. I got their diplomatic movements. They may have to all anyone made this all this here now, never did damage control. So I could only come them. If you want us to do it as you also will nobody we will get it wrong, my brother. The many things that man have done secretly will happen where some of you guys know AI. As we speak today, everyone they cannot support Pastor there. Seeing everything normally. Seeing all the one evidence.
That is the criminals among the Biafrans now. That is criminals.
So how can you come now? How many are we? You got job now. Yes, you suspend there. You suspend there with that speed now, Mazi. We need money. That is the truth. The money I need itself, able to even have 500,000 this DOS to get tests done. They will not come out to tell you. But all this money was lavish and kept from the hand of Mazi Nnamdi and Domunia. Let them bring only 500,000 euro now. Now, if they don't give us referendum or give us regional states, give man all this, those man, the man, handle this struggle. And the man is make. The money is no longer there. That's why this man is suffering us, frustrating us, for us to leave everything. Can they need to have the because why you keep up here? Yashen Gandegabi, Pia Bank. Yashen Gandegabi, Pia Bank. A man who can threaten the wife of killing her and the child, or woman to go. Today, go to Master Prophet platform and see the kind of caricature and the she Master Prophet now put on even Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, I will be. I'm gonna to do one Nnamdi. While Master Prophet got on a platform, you're not working in number. I will not delete it. I will not do this one. I will not do this one. Who don't pass you, don't pass you. Here I will open the
the criminal. That is the criminal. Mazi Keke.
The contact Mazi Nnamdi Kanu house today is the IPOB family. And the IPOB family, very, very soon, from now to the end of this month, IPOB family will reject Mazi Nnamdi Kanu automatically. Step by step.
Yeah, ihe m chọrọ ikwu bụ la ebia now ebia la ihe ọ chọrọ buru ime anyị ghọtara ihe ọ chọrọ ime but ịma na o nwere some people na-apụtali a support ya even ndị politicians na-ekwu ya n'ala Igbo la ndị ọbụla na support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bụ this criminal element. Do you understand me? So they want due to the absence of Simon Ekpa, who they use his presence to commit crime in Igbo land. So they are looking for another body who will give them that chance to operate again. Who will give them that chance to operate? And they know that IPOB have become a kind of anti-crime in the entire Biafra land. So criminals never love IPOB. Even in abroad. Even our brothers who are into crime in abroad, they don't like IPOB. They are avoiding IPOB. You don't understand me now? It's the same thing that is still playing. It's the same thing that is still playing. It's the same thing that is still playing back home. The criminals in Biafra land don't like IPOB. So anybody who is attacking IPOB, they join body with that person. Immediately they see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has beginning to fight IPOB, they have to help him. That is the game.
Mazi, the attack you are seeing now, even the guy that wrote to you, who don't pass you. Mazi, they remitted more than 15 million naira from Alon Yejimako to Maxwell to be giving people as data. This man, this Oval, he knows how to play this game. But when we come here to release this information, I remember the time this struggle. With numbers in the people like Mazi. Now go share to go Biafra, the whole Nigeria, these people will more than 4 million numbers. And I share na messages. Wow, what's up? I know na message. Now that is exactly what they are doing on the ground. Support Nnamdi, they send the Iraqi 5,000. Support Nnamdi, they send the Iraqi 20,000. Support Nnamdi, they send the Iraqi. All depends on your capacity. This is the game now. Mazi Lionman, ask people on your platform now. The haters of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, now. Do you know that we have more than 25% of haters of Nnamdi Kanu? Where is all those people today? And the Maya, they know they want to cripple the struggle. That is the target. They are not supporting Nnamdi Kanu for the struggle to stand.
That is what I'm telling you now. That's what I'm telling you. They are supporting him to cripple the struggle because one, they are criminals in our land or among the Biafrans. Yes. They are afraid of Biafra. They don't want Biafra to come. Because I have told you one day, yes. One of them said, nah, Biafra, I want to go there with this kind of mindset of you guys in IPOB. You should say, I get married by Kewaho. I'm going to get this thing. I get married by Kewaho. Yeah, Master Kewaho can be married. But I understand where he's going because the guy is into crime. Yeah, I get married by Kewaho, like the Biafra. So we do want to that guy now. Anytime anybody I thought that come out to fight him, they will join that person. The most interested thing about them is this person fighting IPOB? They don't care. They join that person. And the greatest thing now have happened to them. Now that Mazi Nnamdi is the one fighting IPOB. So they now use that opportunity to join him. Go ahead.
Exactly. Man, that's what here because of our people. And you know, our people relies on people like you. People like you especially, we don't use anger sometimes to talk something that will give our people face or annoyance to attack the leadership. So that's why I'm doing for this call. I got the information how I need to call on your platform. All leadership simple here. I want to make it open anyway.
No.
After this month, that if they don't suspend Mazi, let them protest. No, you have to withdraw that statement. Everything will be protocol here. Like I said, you know, you watch him, man, I say, I get the Simon, go get there, go get any like you want to continue. If you rush this leadership to go and do this thing, what else you whenever you when one you got from them, Nnamdi is not playing, no. And believe me, Allah is not playing, and Nigeria government is not playing. Even 4 or 5 days ago, Nnamdi HNJ prison, what after you already closed, they asked me on all like the that's about to come over there.
Just imagine.
So who have this kind of mindset? Can he just be married? Go class here already. And this man is not ready to come back or to even to have remorse or also sorry. We need to caution with careful. That game on about kind leadership now. What you will this leadership what are you people doing? Since we are fighting this thing, you people should focus and be doing the next one. So every end of the year, I join the Euro Mepter. All the very, very important. Because so when I am game, many things come about. Very soon, not to get Jackie and my time. Very, very soon, only when they came voice and not the car last time. Go and mark it. All the difficult, but very, very soon, only when they came our voice last time. Because those you know, the nation are bounced back. And the Nigerian government are pushing so hard to make sure that all destroy will be here. If you don't destroy it, then the one you have the coalition. Where did the Simon the person you rely on, you said you will destroy this leadership a fair ago. So you have to do it by yourself, and you take the bull on the horn now that he will do it. But so Mazi Lion, because like I said, calm our people down, they will not understand. Very soon Mazi Chinasa will come on air to address all this things. I think if you don't come this week, you will come next week.
No.
You know the nigga watching it.
No. This is the person I wanted to call back. Yeah, welcome to the program. Where are you calling from? And
Yeah, Mazi.
you're welcome to the program. Go ahead. Go ahead. You have network problem.
We have to, yeah, Mazi, we have to understand what is going on. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I have to be Hodera. Last time I called Okija and I told Okija, we need to give this man chieftaincy title.
Mazi, I think you have to position yourself
If the
well.
few
You are
years.
having a
My
network
point.
break there.
My point today, my submission today, you know, I wanted to call before KK called. Almost everything I want to say, that's what he's saying. You know, and I understand that our people are very, very angry. You understand? The man they looked up to has disappointed them. And upon disappointment, he doesn't show remorse. He's still doing up to today. People that have small a mind, feeble mind, can't even understand. They can't imagine how can Nnamdi Kanu stooped so low like this. People can. That is why it's unbelievable for them. So, but that is the reality we have to face. You understand? I know what we are saying. People has been saying, expel him with anger. You know, I said it's not the right time. It's not the right time to expel him. Look, we have already expelled Nnamdi Kanu, and we haven't expelled him. What do I mean? Can I repeat? We have expelled Nnamdi Kanu and we haven't expelled him. You understand? We have expelled Nnamdi Kanu in our mind. Many IPOB have left Nnamdi Kanu. Look, I called my coordinator and I told my coordinator, after just few moments, all these things started happening. I told my coordinator, I said, Nnamdi Kanu can never be IPOB leader again. With the kind of baggages he's carrying, he can never, it's not possible. So in my mind already, Nnamdi Kanu is already expelled. This is gradual thing. Nnamdi Kanu is playing game. He's a con man, he's playing game. He can't come out from where he is and say something with his mouth. He's sending what Aloy Ejimako did is what Nnamdi Kanu, exactly a script written by Nnamdi Kanu. Go there, say this thing. Nnamdi Kanu love people that he can use like a fool. That is the reason why he's still working with this man up to today. You know, he tried it with Ejimafo said, no. I can't exceed my limit of my work. He tried it also with the wife. The wife run away. Wife can't go. Her conscience, he can't do what her conscience did not permit her. Now, and that is the reason why he's angry with IPOB, DOS, because we found out his con game. And we say we can't be fooled anymore. We retire from this foolishness and say that foolish. And he's angry, saying, why should these people wake up from this foolishness I put them? He's angry that we woke up from foolishness. You understand? That is why he said, no. I'm going to utterly destroy them. You understand? We said that this man will come out by himself. After trying everything, he will come out by himself. That's why I say the leadership don't need to expel him. It's not the year time because he's playing game. All those things he's doing is pushing the leadership to say expel or pushing IPOB family to expel him. That is what he's doing. Nothing more. He wants to force
he want to force us to expel him officially. But you have to know that now IPOB family has expelled this man. As we wrote ex-leader, that is who he is. In our mind, he's not in this movement anymore. Everybody knows it. Anybody that want to deceive himself, continue deceiving yourself. This man is not coming back. He can never. A lot of IPOB member will not be an IPOB member if this man is admitted back. Me, as an example, if this man is admitted back to this movement, I'm not going to be an IPOB member again, because he lacked the morality, integrity to lead me again. I can't even trust him again. I can't trust him. So he's already ex-leader. So there's no way playing all these things. So officially we have not made it. He wants us to make it official because that's the game he's playing. As KK talk, there's a game he's playing. So we will not fall into his hand because of anger or anything. Let him continue playing that game. We wait him. We are playing the chess. He bring his hand, we bring our own. We bring it. He will get tired and come out fully. We see him fully. He will stop hiding and will come out. That is when we will have questions to ask. That is when we will tell him what we want to tell him. So the only thing is, what the leadership, I know DOS, they are wise. In as much as they keep quiet, they know what is going on, and they know what that man is doing, and they know how to follow him. You understand? Until he gets tired from this nonsense he's doing. So, you understand?
Yeah.
So that is my submission, Mazi. So we have to take it easy. Have to take it easy with him. You know, we don't have to push. I know the leader and a lot of people having impatience. The work of DOS is still going on. We have to confront whatever we see on social media. We don't have problem. We face it squarely. Everything we face it on social media. The DOS doing their work as usual underground. Even though they are laughing, underground workers, but we are doing it underground. We know what DOS have achieved. If you are an IPOB member, you know what DOS has achieved. Only the idiots that is outside doesn't know what they are doing.
Exactly.
So we don't care about what they think or their reaction. They doesn't care. We doesn't care about it. What we care is IPOB family member, because this is the base of the movement. And the Kanu has lost the base of the movement. Forget about what you saw in the internet. They are like the same supporter of Eberima. And when Eberima was captured and handed over to Finland government, where are they? Now all of them hide as a spirit. Now all of them come back again and start being a supporter of Mazi and the Kanu. Emergency lovers who cannot sacrifice anything. No commitment, nothing. You understand? The money they are using now to pay these guys is the money of IPOB. And that money will certainly run away. Let them continue paying that money. It will definitely run away one day. And once it's run away, all the anyash will be open. So that is how it is. Mazi.
Thank you very much for this word. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
That's one of our... I think so. There is a caller on this phone. Let me call the person back. Then I think I have to. Okay. No, according to the callers, who called first here now? Okay, the person has already covered.
Hello, Mazi. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah,
From here.
Afternoon. Yeah, welcome to the program.
Thank you for the good job.
Yeah.
Mazi, I have, I think it's kind of like question. With all that is going on in IPOB, because from the proper definition of IPOB is indigenous people of Biafra.
Exactly.
And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the one, the very voice that we heard that wake up, that called our people. Because issue of Biafran project has been in the mind of every of our people. Though many of us we are scared and many we are just indoor preparing until he came and wake all of us up. And we all came together to form, make IPOB an institution. Though at the time
the institution of IPOB developed a leadership. And in our own mind as IPOB members, we thought that the leadership as an institution is there to act on behalf of the people, which is to regulate the very voice that wake us up, because we know he is just a single individual. But with all these shenanigans since his rendition, we figured out that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself is not perfect. And as well that the leadership that he instituted as the Directorate of State equally fails our people. I'm telling you today to know that Biafrans are feeling disappointed because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disappointed us. And even the leadership of IPOB today disappointed us.
Okay, Mazi, let me come in.
They are very close to this leadership, to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Mazi,
yes.
Just hold on.
Oh, okay.
You said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disappointed us, and also the leadership of IPOB disappointed us.
Yes.
Can you indicate the area the leadership and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disappointed us? We want to know these two, please.
Good. On the side of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, most of the things that he projected or he said, he told Biafrans on Radio Biafra, which a lot of us questioned him. For example, he said that he will not disappoint Biafrans, and that our agitation is based on non-violent freedom fighting system.
Okay.
But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ended up introducing autopilot in the system, which killed our people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ended up instituting other institutions that destroyed our people's economy. Now, on the side of the Directorate of State, their mistake is, where I fought them, they were very close to the leader, to the spring leader of IPOB at the time. In fact, they were very close to him. They know in and out of what he is doing. And many of them knows that he is not getting it, but they keep calm, maintaining and keeping those nonsense that he is doing secret until now. Even after his rendition, I find out that the leadership knows some secret activities of this man, but keep on pushing and keeping those nonsense secret, which is what destroyed, which is equally what help to divert IPOB finance, and they bring about all this what we have seen today. This is my point.
Don't hold on. I love your conversation. When people speak, the same person need to be throw some question in other way to make some clarification for better understanding. Now, I want to you have just mentioned something which I want to tell you today and tell the public. This particular issue you raise here now, I, Lionman, personally, in 2023, I confronted the members of the DOS. I began to throw some questions to them. I asked them, I said, are you aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did something like this? And they paused. They couldn't answer immediately. After, they said, okay. When I threw the other one, they said, oh, sorry. Since it seems that you know something about what you are asking, because you have asked this question very boldly. That means there is something you know. So in this manner, we are going to answer you. They begin to answer me. The answer was, Mazi Lionman, you know how Nnamdi Kanu behave. If we have raised alarm that time, don't you think that we will be blackmailed? And the Biafran will see us as hindrance to restoration of Biafra, like they have seen others who make the move, and then we are blackmailed. He said, we think that everything has time, that God have used his own hand to take care of everything. That was the answer they gave me. So that to show that they know. But they can't, they were avoiding blackmail. Like Mazi, I told you, after my investigation, I discovered that Mazi Obielu in US did not do anything bad against Biafrans. But look at how the man was blackmailed and the IPOB media warrior Adoya Van 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 Lelu.
What PNAZ?
Mban, do the man Van 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 Lelu.
Yeah.
Because the man asked,
why
do you want only a woman single-handedly oversee the fund of over 30 million people in this very movement? What about if this woman go to bed, she didn't wake up? What will happen to her money? That was the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shouted on him and he said, I am talking, you are talking. And they forgot that the man he is addressing senior him more than even 10 years or 15 years, if I'm not making a mistake. He shouted on him. Then another way to destroy the man, finally, you have to stage blackmail against him through the media warriors. And that was done. Then there is one other guy in US, the one that he announced that he stole 75,000 US dollars. Do you remember?
Okay.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I heard about it.
That's to tell you that I have carried private investigation about what happened. I wanted to know something in IPOB. And that's why that what pushed me to that extent. Now, that guy he mentioned his name was among the Department of Security in IPOB.
Okay.
Then the ESN needed fund for logistics where they find Funani. They say, okay, they begin to call Department of Security. Department of Security begin to call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They call him for good 3 days. He couldn't pick their call. So there is money in that guy position. I think about 100 and something thousand US dollar. The guy deep hand inside that money. And they take the money to the Department of Security in other way to fund the logistics of ESN. Then when he later pick call, when I'm a big man, when he later pick call on his own choice time, then they told him, we have resolved the problem. The problem has been resolved. Look at where we take the money from.
Okay.
He said, on whose authorization will that kind of thing happen? Then instead of him to say it the way it is, look at how he come to Radio Biafra. He announced that the guy stole 75,000 US dollars. And you and I believe. Do you see how he destroyed that man, innocent man, destroy his name? Then Uchemofo own, just to tell you that I launched investigation. Uchemofo own, I wanted to know what happened to Uchemofo.
Yes.
Then
we really want to know what happened to those people.
Okay. Now let me just tell you, I will stop on Uchemofo own when I finish. Now, Uchemofo own is this. After 2019, when he received money from Atiku and Obi presidency, when he said sign and seal, late nights on Radio Biafra. Then Uchemofo brother, who is a politician in Nigeria, called his brother, called Uchemofo, come. Money, you people are in money now. Do you see how he called? I will pick you are calling, sorry. No, Mazi Fanny Chuku, don't call on messenger. If you call on messenger, there's no way I will pick. If you are picked, that means I have to pause the program. So the brother called Uchemof and said, "You are boss. They have settled him. Oh, I hope you go and collect your own." Wow. Do you understand me? Instead of Uchemof to alert IPOB that this man collected money, Uchemof want to pass back and collect his own share. Are you coming out? What happened to the? Okay. Let me put you on this. Maybe that call. Okay. Well, just hold on. Let me come. So Uche Mofo wanted to go and take his own share from him. Then he challenged Uche Mofo. You know, one thing about fraudsters, you know, they don't like to settle themselves. They always like to betray themselves. So, if not that Uche Mofo make a criminal step, Lionman will defend him. But when I discovered that he himself made a step of a criminal step towards that information of money, I said no, he doesn't want to defend because
they are the same thing.
Yes, that is it. That's what happened to these three people. So the only two people there is people we can even hit our heart to defend tomorrow, not Uche Mofo, because you have already made a betrayal step against Biafran people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mazi, thank you for that explanation. Leave me. You really want to. My idea and suggestion to our people and to the leadership of IPOB is our people are really connected to the project of Biafra, and to many Biafran projects, their life is tied to it. And they are pursuing or following this project with all their hearts. They are sincerely following this project because they believe their future life and the life of their children depends on this.
Exactly.
Therefore, I suggest whatever that have in any way attracted distraction to our project should be completely removed or withdrawn. And as well, the leadership should, as much as they can, reshape IPOB as an organization. One, to enlighten our people on the areas Nigerian government has deprived and they violate their right as a people. This is number one. And the two, in the side of international community, we need to move on to launch or introduce our full blueprint to the world, because the world cannot support us, or we cannot think or expect the international community to invest in Biafra project without revealing our blueprint to them. We must allow them to know exactly the pattern of government system that our people that we want to run. We need to show them our resilience and the consistency in what our solution package. I think this is the way we can get people internationally and locally to support us. IPOB can achieve what they are out to achieve, but we need unity. Without unity, we go nowhere. This is my point, and this is where I stand. Thank you so much, Lionman.
Thank you very much. There's somebody who is calling. Please, I will urge anyone that want to call, make it 2 minutes, please, and make your point so that. Let me call this person. After calling this person, I will call Mazi Jude. I will call you. You are calling from US, and I think you have been on this line for a period of time. Oh God, I think this person is. Yeah, Mazi, you have been calling when somebody was online. Where are you calling from, please?
Oh, okay. Mazi, there. How are you doing, Mazi? Yeah, my name is Richard Rakwe, calling from the United States of America.
There.
Pardon, did a good job. You know, Mazi, this I'm not the info where you now is it's a situation that people should not be too much emotional. Otherwise, I may mistake. What the guy to previous Mazi, what he explained, you know, by saying that his case is like chess players. And our so-called leader happens to be a very intelligent chess player. But we should also understand that he's one person. And don't we have blood flowing in him. So all we need to do is to be cautious in whatever we do, how we operate. My joy is that the people at the helm of affairs, the DOS, are wise men. That's what gives me strength. They are wise men. Can I assure you this? Now, in a time like this, you find out that you look at people from home and even abroad. They cannot stand very strong in supporting evil, like what you just mentioned. When they kagagi, something like that. You see, those are the caliber of human beings that I think the DOS need to be recording. I don't know how they're going to do it, gathering the informations, have data about those people, because are very important. The future of Biafra. If they don't stop these people out, record them, establish the data about these people, this caliber of people are not in the midst of people they may be and they do it. That's another good job they need to do. That area is very important. If up till now, what we have seen from Onyendu, what he has done with us, up till now, they cannot learn anything out of it. It means that they are not in trouble. So secretly, they need to be recording this register, picking up, where they come from, all those sort of things, whatever they need to do it. While principal officers now support under to be giving them information that's going to be useful and not to be very much emotional. I am asking my people here also in the United States, the principal officers, my coordinators, to wake up, bust their asses. We should stop lying to ourselves. This job is not for one person alone, for all of us. I will look for now pretty like matured men, give me finding each other.
Exactly.
I always give myself as an example to them. When I came into this struggle, nobody invited me. I've been following Nnamdi for a very long time. I used to get him at the point as a man and as a wise man, that this man was at least leading us to the right direction, even though himself is not right inside of him. But to introduce God to something that we need to lay hand on and continue from where he stopped. Himself as a person is a human being, a rotten person. But out of a rotten thing, there is something you can pick out as good. That is useful, which is the position we are today. So we as wise men, now into this struggle, funny man, at the time this morning, I heard the Kadafa. Achalugo, Nebona castigati, Mazi Chinas, and say, what did this man go to respect at this level? Yeah, now, as I'm planning now, it means not a plan, if she can come out with such pronunciation. I don't know, we fail that man tomorrow. Mazi Chinas, we kept him quite quiet. No. It was some of us doing the well desired. My final need in this struggle, that where we are going is a just direction. We have something to offer too. And I keep telling them, don't think we are far away from you. We're not. Because only at the hard in his own way. So we just need to use our common senses, concentrate on what we're doing, move forward about this man. Leave the issue, even though we need to be advised also, leave the issue for the wise men on top there. They know what to do. If I have no church and on a plan from there, one head cannot be more than millions of men. It's not possible. So out of us, out of millions, people need it very wise, extremely wise. I can assure you this. Like I said, but nobody invited me. Until I was working, I kept calling and calling.
Mazi, let me take you back. Do you say that Acharugo said Lahana plan Shiri Mazi Chana Samorike? Lahana plan Shiri
Yes.
Yes. Okuria?
Oh yeah. The recording is here. I'm not sure if I record it, but if I look for it, I'll see it. Clearly.
Because that particular statement need to be recorded for tomorrow, for record purpose. Yes. Because you see,
I will look for it.
You see, we Biafra, Mazi, I want to just say something here. We Biafra have said it earlier in this program. We Biafra, we don't need to be taking any threats for granted. We need to learn something. All these small children, when Mazi and Kanu, we engineer them to come to air, but they forgot that they have their future to live, and they are following a man who does not even like his own future, and the man is pushing them to come. And that utterance she made is coming from Mazi and Kanu, because Mazi and Kanu, another person too. There are persons we sent to go and visit Mazi and Kanu, but he didn't know that it was we that sent that person to go and visit him. The person went there neutrally, and when the person went there neutrally, the person pretended that he is with him. Mazi and Kanu. That's why I asked you, did you say Acharugo say this thing? You see, Mazi and Kanu categorically told the person that he is going to do everything humanly possible to destroy Mazi world. So the guy pretended and said, Mazi Omekana again, not about try you. Ya say, all I try, ya but I try ya. Do you see it now? Let get destroy here. Let them make sure. Lord, like they blatter Nigeria.
Mazi, I will send that video. I will forward that video to you.
So that Acharugo now is the confirmation of the message that the person we sent there brought. So I think Acharugo need to be hold some responsible in other way to bring proof where that word come from. No,
Mazi. I will forward that video to you. Or if you could strike my mind and say, I know, this even I have to call my wife to share this and say, these people. So how can these people be doing this demonic? We are fighting because there is war on our land. And there are people who are so strong, so meant to destroy what we're doing. This is too much distraction on us. And they cannot be leaving these people like that. So that's the way I found it. And we just got to be careful and keep in mind most of these statements that they're from these idiots.
Thank you, sir.
We should not neglect them.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So I will forward the video to you so that you listen to.
Thank you.
After that, I can tell you, they didn't turn them for too much. You say, why? Why are these people doing like this? What kind of war is this? War within ourselves. Huh? When Fulani are trying to occupy everywhere. So I'm not going to bore you much. That's just what I want to do. So our people should please wake up, be concentrating on what we're doing. The principal officer should at least don't wait for somebody to push you up only on the neck to come and do your responsibility. Because that's what we're in, and we must achieve our aim.
Thank you.
So that you feel I'm at the end of the day. And those touts, those hopers, they are trained not be worker. They must know that they are not far from us. We're not armed robbers. We're not robbers, but at least we are wiser than them, and we know how to handle them. Because I must be careful.
Exactly. No.
So thank you so much, Mazi.
No.
Yeah,
Thank God that word have been confirmed by Acharug. When this brother came back from the message we sent him, he brought the message from Mazi and Kanu. He brought the message, Mazi, let me call this person then. Mazi, you are welcome to the program, and there.
Yes, no, Mazi Lionman. My name is Shifa Chukwumadabuchi. And my brother, please, I need to apologize for interrupting the show by calling on Messenger. I was trying to connect with WhatsApp, but I made a mistake on the numbering, so I was thinking WhatsApp was not going. Okay. But when I looked well, I saw where I made a mistake there and I connected.
Okay. No.
So, why I need to call this, your presentation to make a little contribution is that I have been watching a lot of gaslighting of our people, both from council like official council like lawyer Jimako, Gaddafi, what is his name? Neke Jiofo, Masquero Para, Gana Mandela, the fake Mandela. Then there is one man we contributed to make, for his education in South Africa as a lawyer. He's telling us that yes, Ikechukwu is telling our people, a qualified lawyer, so, in parentheses, in quote, is telling our people that IPOB is a brand, a product brand, private equity, private company, and it is a Kanu group of Kanu Brothers Enterprises. And this thing was hurting me because I knew him when he was normal. Now, we understand that, Afodempa is a very bad name. Mano, it's a fact of life that some people are stomach infrastructure. And therefore, even if you want to follow somebody because of whatever reason, you don't need to say your credibility, your honor and dignity by lying to our people. That IPOB is now is a brand, somebody's brand. A lawyer I come out and told us as an official counsel that IPOB belongs to Mazi Kanu. He can fire, he can hire. Really? Mazi Lionman and every Biafra and everybody listening, I started officially, that is being a financial member of IPOB officially in 2015. And since 2015, I have never owed 1 month monthly due. I have never owed a levy, donation, whatever. So what I'm driving at. So if I have been the only thing I'm owing IPOB today is my June donation.
J. Kennedy, sorry sir, let me just confess. J. Kennedy, if you comment any nonsense, one more here, I block you. Either you come to this program and learn and come out from your foolishness. I'm giving you just one grace. If you comment any nonsense here again, I block you. I don't need people like you in this program. We are here to educate our people for what we need. In as much I know that many criminals does not want Biafra. That doesn't, you can't stop those innocent people that want Biafra. Everybody must not be criminals. Because criminals hate anything Biafra. Why the decent people in Biafra land want Biafra today and tomorrow. So I am asking you, be very careful. If you comment any nonsense here, I take you off from this page. So that you go and join your group of foolishness, displaying your foolishness. Somebody is getting it wrong. And you are here commenting nonsense. Because either they are paying you or you are beneficiary of this movement, or you are one of the criminals in Biafra land who are benefiting from crisis. Go ahead, sir.
So, yes, my brothers and sisters and comrades, what I'm telling you people, hand on my heart, and I hope to die if I'm lying to you. The only duty, the only monthly due I'm owing in IPOB since 2015 is this June, and I will pay this June at the end of the month, like I do as usual. All the levies, all the donations for whatever we do donations, I do my bit. So,
go ahead. I blocked the boy. I just blocked the boy.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that if I have been doing this in a person's private business, why wasn't I told this in the beginning? Why was I told to give anything I can according to my capacity and don't count the cost each day to restore Biafra? So, why I'm saying this is that if it be that we are lied to, by that calling us together, making a donation, making contribution, people must know the legal implication of deceit or getting money by deceit. They must be very careful.
It's 140 years now. 140 years in Europe and the US.
So anybody who is thinking that is doing Mazi and Kanu any favor by selling this garbage to our people must know the implication. The reputational implication is apart. It has a very big reputational implication. It has a very big societal implication. But the worst is the legal implication of deceit and of impersonation and of extracting money from people with lies. And so, why am I saying this? Why I'm saying this is that even for goodness sake and for clarity purposes, Mazi and Kanu have made it abundantly clear on many even videos and write-ups that IPOB does not belong to him. It doesn't belong to his family. It belongs to all of us. And that's why we are convinced, knowing the plight of our people in Nigeria, we are convinced that to fight for Biafra, some people are in self-imposed exile, especially those high-placed principal officers are in self-imposed exile, just to make the lives of our people worth living. Some people have lost their lives. Some people are wounded. Some people are in prison. Are they ready to pay people who have lost their loved ones for this free struggle? Are they ready to pay everybody, like you said, Lionman, if we start giving the bills of our time, our emotion, and then our cost, the cash we put inside, are they ready to pay it to us?
So that is where he will now finish himself finally now.
He's done now. If he buys it, sorry, my brother, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. That's where he will finish himself finally.
No. I said if people are smart. I will say this again. I used to say it in our broadcast, in our talk. I am prepared to wear a fool for Biafra as a badge of honor. Hey, call me a Biafra fool. I will wear it as a badge of honor. But I will not. I am nobody's fool. Nobody will take us for granted because we come out to fight for Biafra. And therefore, you think that if you tell them that it's your business, you started it and all that. If you started it as a private maybe foundation, you tell us it's a foundation, we can contribute what we want at the point we want. But when we are doing it as a means to liberate ourselves and our people on the guise that it is a freedom movement, a freedom fighting movement, it is now for you and those. I don't know if I should go in calling their name, but the legal councils, all of them, and this one they call Kingsley Kanunta. Why? And I ask this question again for people who care to tell us. Dean Chukwuemeka Odumegwu was not an orphan. We don't know anyone of his siblings. At least myself, I don't know anyone. Up till today, I'm talking to you.
God bless you. Is there nobody even know his siblings till now?
Okay.
Nelson Mandela in South Africa. Nelson Mandela in South Africa.
Yes.
Nobody know his siblings till now.
Yes. Even Ralph Wazirike, when he was in his peak and doing what he was doing, when our people believed in him and followed him, nobody knew whether it was Chief Ralph Wazirike. We don't know whether he have one brother or one sister. We know Ralph Wazirike. So why is it now that all the siblings of Mazi and Kanu are so prominent in this movement that they are claiming to be the leadership?
No, they got their brother don't beat company now. Their brother don't beat company.
So I hope that Mazi and Kanu is here listening, or I hope that some people will take these questions to him to answer us. Why are his brother, hijacking the movement? The leadership cannot say anything, they shut their mouth, they have to counter anything the leadership says. What are we doing? And anyway, so what I'm saying is that this class of IPOB must not be rubbished as the Omiyomio class was rubbished.
No.
And we must not be rubbished. We must not be.
Mazi, one thing you should know is everything has time. I believe that capable hands has entered into Biafra issue. Capable hand that is even more stronger and more wiser than Nnamdi Kanu. So Nnamdi Kanu has become the obstacle all these years because he is lying that he have been here. Why did he not go anywhere? He doesn't even know the road to go. That's the worst. He doesn't even know the road to go anywhere. But because of his pride, he didn't allow anybody to make that move. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Yes. Now let me tell you something. The move we made here in Brazil. Before we move, we consulted the leadership. We told them, look at what we intend to do. We want to take this struggle of Biafra because we are registered here. We want to take it to their government platform because we have been doing it massively without taking it to government platform. I think it's time we started approaching Parliament. And they told us, it's a good idea. Go. And I am very sure, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were in that position, he will tell you that he doesn't need it. Just because I have gone this way, he will start to lie. And that time, we will not be able to go to make that move. But immediately we tell they said that is a very good idea. We said, okay, anytime we are going there, we will want all of you to be active online. Should in case any question that is bigger than us arises, so that you can address it right there with them where we are there. And that's exactly what happened. As if we know. Because there is information we don't know. And these people, they are government officials. When we got there, they begin to throw questions. We got to throw questions. Well, we are there throwing questions. One of us were busy chatting the leadership, sending leadership email. And they are busy replying. So if it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I'm very sure we will call him, we will not even get him on phone. Then that journey may not be positive. Because Osakachiri everywhere. Full or this man or somebody we want to reign, we want only him to reign. It also anybody that he sees in this IPOB movement that is wise or he believe that that person no road or that person has connection, do you know what he will do? He will blackmail the person and take the person out of the way. His anger with Mazi Chinasa now, he sees Mazi Chinasa as well-informed figure. That is anger.
So,
that is what we are talking about. Dubiousness. That is dubious character. He's a spirit. He's a spirit that possesses a person. That spirit is in him, and nothing destroys a man than dubious spirit. Watch out. He is dubious.
Now, you know when the Omiomio issue, because we were warned in one message to avoid the Omiomio issue. When that thing happened, I was a sheep. We fought them like hell because we didn't know anything that was happening in the case with them. We don't want to know. We just want, because they approached me, my brother. I was approached in London to come and broadcast or at least be a contributor in Radio Biafra International. And I said, what about Radio Biafra London? Oh, they said leave that one. I said, what about our leader who is in jail? Oh, they said leave that one. He's in jail. The trouble continues. I said, look, me, I will not go. I will not do that. I want to fight for my leader to come out, and I want to fight for Biafra. So we said, so we did. And when Utemefo was on the seat, we supported the mistake. Like you said, the mistake Utemefo and Obido Bienu made was that they were not saying what was the bone of contention. Obido Bienu will come and say, why are you calling him Ekperima? They cannot convince our people by mere allegation. They have to tell us what the person you are talking about do. So those people did not have the guts to show what was the cause of the quarrel. Because maybe that cause of quarrel is not genuine, it's not straight. That's why they didn't bring it out. And so, I have grown enough. If you calculate 2015 till date, you know that I have been in this struggle enough to know when Makana Mazi gonna equosa atoko to so puago. When Mohonia Yago, na kuchlega in America, who said Kucheba ego in Germany, who said Kuchega ego in Italy, and then so forth and so on. And you are telling me that it's no more? And I will say, to conclude, my brother, because I'm not the only contributor, what I will say is that going forward, I know I'm very lonely in this struggle, but I'm begging our leadership, going forward, anybody who needs to be paid for his work because he cannot hold the job, we will agree the amount we pay him, we will pay him that religiously. But apart from that, never ever allow anybody to seize control of our finances, to seize control of our funds. These are people's sweats. These are people, some people deprive themselves to pay their dues. And then one person or two will seize it, and you tell me don't talk about
Mazi, let me repeat one testimony here before you and before those who have never heard it from me. The day tears run down my eye is the day a member of IPOB here in Brazil. You know how Brazil is a very hard country. Forget that God grace is upon person. We succeeded. So
yes, I see them from there. So the country is not heaven and they are everywhere. Please go on.
Okay, now a member of IPOB came to IPOB meeting with this cup where they use save coins.
Yeah.
Mazi, tears. I bend down like this. I'm a mobum bewakwa. I'm a mobum chipot. He came, he opened his bag and brought that kunkum, that thing.
Piggy bank.
Pig bank. He brought it out and put it on the table. He said, I've been keeping this money so that I don't know how much is here. I brought it here so that all of us will open it here and know how much is here, so that I can be contributing to my own capacity. Hi! We open this thing. We begin to count coins. We begin to count coins. We begin to count coins. The money he brought is money. Money is money. Money is money.
Yeah.
But when you look at
it's a legal tender. It's a legal tender. Yes.
But when you look at somebody who brought this money, with the condition this money came, yes, I go to come start to I'm not support to come you na kala support in hand. Hey, Chineken. So Udundia now, Kamaz and the Kanu Lemon employ like you, and then we right to sack them. Somebody last struggle. Somebody last struggle. Go with that Kietine. Oh, when I'm asking that Chineke, when did Biafra? Oh, when the Chineke got pork. It's not maps. Oh, when the Chineke got pork and they defend her and they defend who do their Chineka Pokua join there. Oh, I come now go Mazi. Uno Mara how they use Unu for. Uno Mari how they use Unu for. No, when the spirit got kubu. Oh, when the more got kubu. Maka Biafra. Go ahead.
Wow. Now, so this is my brother. This analogy you gave here, it happened in my general meeting in Amsterdam. One guy who is in a draw system, you gotta go.
Go ahead.
He collected. He has no home. He has no status. But this boy is saving. Then we are doing fundraising. The boy brought his savings. That's according to you, just narrated. He brought his savings. You know, when we calculated the thing amounted to 400 euro. A boy who has no shelter of his own brought 400 euro to support Ndenonane. Okay, don't talk about it because I'm not allowed to talk about finance. I'm not talking about finance because I'm interested in it. My dad of blessed memory, if we are contributing to fight for Biafra, let's do for Biafra, not to enrich. Oh my goodness! But anyway, what I'm saying to conclude is that our people, this is not the time to play shy or to drop down. Our brother Jonathan, Chinedu, he used to say on Radio Biafra, which I'm avid listener to. He said, "Come on, happy him, mesu onuma. I was so come on, get so no happy him, mesu onuma, worry him, or tutor him." So meaning that we must support this Directorate of State because we don't know whether those are people who believe in the oath is the thing that we trust. I don't trust anybody who is not on oath. Like my brother now, if he's not on Biafra, we can do brother, we can share our land, we can share anything shareable, share our brotherhood. But when it comes to Biafra, I don't trust him. I don't discuss it with him. I can even evangelize for him. That's all. That's all. So our people must be headstrong because you cannot continue in the system of when our leader have a problem, everybody that fought for him, all the leadership that fought for him will be, removed, and the new state will be brought in who cannot ask questions, who will be very zealous, and then this will be a vicious circle. And where are we heading with that kind of circle, my people? So we must support the Directorate of State and we must support the Eastern Security Network. So everywhere you are, instead of running, you have to run to IPOB, join IPOB, contribute according to your capacity so that we may restore Biafra. When we restore Biafra, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in jail, we go and get him as our brother, and that will be a case for another day. But for it is now, we must join hands together, support the Directorate of State. It is like, honest to God, it is like I knew that this issue will come up. All the time I call to radio, I'm saying support the Directorate of State because I know some of them, I know how hard they work. We must support them. We must support the Eastern Security Network. Mazi,
thank you, sir. This is when I see these children yapping their mouth because Mazi Nnamdi cannot send them to do. I look at them, I laugh because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. When the consequences will down on them, they will start to be running up and down, asking God, why me? Why me? Why me? Somebody want to destroy the effort of millions of people, and you are supporting him out of ignorance. Methuselah, I want to tell you what Methuselah said. That's why I said, among the people now that surround Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I think Methuselah is the wisest among them. After I know why he ran to them, Methuselah said, just hold on, just be online, I'm coming. Methuselah said that he will never allow the little money he contributed in IPOB to just waste away without recovering it. That is why he joined them to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That he is not doing it for free. That anything they send him now, he requests money from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu siblings and they send it to him. So Methuselah now is in business. But the area God will punish him, although he said that God doesn't exist. Methuselah said, he said God doesn't exist. Say, God doesn't exist. But I said, the kind of punishment that God will place on him. You know, when somebody knows the truth, and because of he have discovered that these people are scammers, they now join voice with the scammer and want to get his own. That is the highest danger anybody can place himself. It's better that when you discover you don't want to continue, you're going to just walk away than trying to soil your hand. So Methuselah deliberately want to soil his hand because he want to recover money. Do you see? So that's why I say when people are acting, don't follow them. Everybody has their own mindset. So his own mindset is he now confirm that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming. So now he is coming them. Do you see his own mindset? Now he is coming them. Anything they want, he asks them money, they give him. Anything you will not say, okay, want to give me money. I can't use my own money to go there. Give me money, and they give him. Things are happening though. Things are happening. Go ahead.
Unbelievable. Yeah, Mazi, good evening from here. Good evening from here. You're talking about Methuselah. Methuselah is a very dangerous human being. I'm telling you. But people who don't know him will not understand the kind of person he is. He's a very dangerous person. Do you know there was a platform I commented against what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Do you know Methuselah liked my comment?
I said,
he liked my comment.
Didn't you hear what I said now? So he knows that's where code catch me. When I discovered that this guy knows what he's doing, code catch me. He said, "Now, wow,
he's a very dangerous person." I called in one of the program Chika Austin was having. I told Chika Austin, You know this guy like comments where I commented that what Mazi Nnamdi is doing is very bad. And he liked my comment. This is the same person that is working with them. Do you understand? So this thing is just to tell you the kind of human being those people are. Mazi, let's forget about these people. So I just want to add one little thing, Mazi, because I'm just prepared to go to work. Mazi, there's something I want our people to understand based on what is happening. You know, the situation we find our state is very, very devastating. I must have to tell you the truth. Because when I was listening to this video, imagine what Ejimako said. Ejimako said when the journalist asked him, what have you to say about what is going on between US and Mazi Nnamdi? Then Ejimako single-handedly said that Mazi Nnamdi instructed him that he has started some of the VOS members. You understand? That if somebody starts you, then you can go and look for that institute. Please, IPOB, a Biafra movement as a private company. You know, at the same time, the same Ejimako in the same platform said again that this is a Biafra movement. So when I begin to ask myself, have you ever seen a political movement, a social movement like this being run by a single individual in the history of the world? The same Ejimako is telling us Nnamdi Kanu can run it like a private business. The same Ejimako is telling us that it's a freedom fighting movement. These people are horrible. You understand? These people are horrible. Ejimako has vowed that he's going to destroy this movement. He's going to destroy the leadership of IPOB. That man is very, very dangerous. And then we're going to find out that these are the kind of person he can use to do some dirty job in this movement.
That's why I kept him.
That was why
That's why I kept him. Yeah.
He removed Ejiofor and the rest. Do you understand? You remove Ejiofor and they'll take him. Do you understand? Nnamdi Kanu don't want to come out. I'm telling you from my heart, I'm telling you that Nnamdi Kanu don't want to come out from prison. Take it from me.
Maybe he's afraid of people he collected, because there are some some heavyweight figures. My brother, there are heavyweight figures he has offended. And he collected, and now I think he is. When I pleaded that they should transfer him out of Sokoto and bring him to the east. Some politicians reasoned to what I said. They said, no, Lord, let anything happen to this guy, because one, that place is a headquarter for terrorists. And some politicians facilitate everything immediately. They say, no, jail is jail. At least they have jailed him. Let us move him to the safer place. Do you know what he said? That he's not leaving Sokoto. While I am here crying, making the plea, and that my plea was hard, and the politicians responded, say, okay, let us transfer him to Enugu or to Abia or to Anambra or to what do you call it, Calabar. He said he is not living there. So which means he is afraid of what he has committed.
Yes, Mazi, let me tell you, our people need to know this. That right this I'm telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is afraid of some the director of state and so many Biafrans that are offended. So let me tell you, he is afraid of some, because they're going to ask him some questions about mismanagement of IPOB fund. The way he moved from Kenya to Ethiopia to different, let me tell you, he is going to start so many trials. That is why he's afraid. And he wants to destroy this leadership before coming out. He's afraid. I'm telling you, the man don't want to come out again, but our people don't know. Our people don't know, Mazi. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If you watch this interview between Ejiofor and this journalist, you will know that Mazi Nnamdi don't want to come out. I'm telling you this.
You don't want to come out here.
You don't want to come out, man. This is just the fact. This is just what Ejimako was telling that man. That man because he instructed him to do it. How can somebody want to come out? You are trying to destroy the leadership that secured this channel appointed for you. So you want to just imagine that. You don't want to come out. I'm telling you, people don't know. You're gonna see it as time goes. There's something Mazi is hiding. He's running away from something. I'm telling you. He's running away from something.
After he rejected of coming to the safer place, that is when I removed sympathy from my side.
Yeah.
I have no sympathy for that guy anymore.
He's running away from something. I'm telling you.
That's why I'm telling IPOB. You see, we must act like government.
He's running away from something.
We must act like government. Of course. No, see, I don't have any single sympathy for him anymore.
Sympathy. Man, do you know 3-4 years back? 3-4 years back, I can kill somebody because of Nnamdi. But look at me today. I don't fucking care. I even agree with him. I am angry with him now. But 3-4 years back, come and talk nonsense about Mazi now. Because you see how I confront you. Even in this country where I am now, come and talk. There was a man I wanted to fight one day when we were together with our people there. Because of what he said about Mazi now. I wanted to. It was a very serious issue. I am telling you. But this day, like, am I stupid? I can't do that shit now. I can't do it.
This way.
I can't do it.
This way.
Mazi, please, I'm planning to go to work. Thank you very much, Mazi. God bless her. Yeah. God bless.
Yeah. Very, very, very pathetic, I'm telling you. You will be looking at somebody. That's why I remember the prophecy of 2016. A woman, I forget, I'm searching for that platform. That platform is not in existence again. A woman said in 2016, maybe all of us have forgot. A woman said, it is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will restore Biafra. That's why when God speaks, it comes to pass. He said, it is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will restore Biafra. That God only called him to come and pronounce the name and make the campaign. After the campaign, that if he Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, try to stand on the way of Biafra restoration, that God is going to disgrace him. 2016. I never forget, I went to that page. I've been searching for that page. That page is no more. I don't know if the woman is alive or the woman is dead. The woman said, on the you know, before IPOB, you know, before 2015, 2016, you know what full internet is, all these online prayer contractors. Have all of you forgot? Today, no more, they are no more. Because we pursue them. We started telling them, stop this deceit. Somebody will just stand inside the bush. He said, I am praying in the mountain. I am doing this. Many people from abroad will be commenting on the MMI receive, MMI. I don't know if all of you remember all these kind of activities. Before IPOB started cautioning them that this thing people are doing is deceit. You people are deceiving people. Stop it. This Ijele, this Udele, Abijele, you people call it. There is one particular, it was facing pastors online. It was facing pastors who are inside bush praying, say they are in the mountain online. That was the job of this Ijele. I have everybody record. I don't know how many of you remember. And I was cautioning him, I said, allow people to breathe now. People who is commenting MMM, they are asking them to sow seed. They concern you. I attacked him that time. I said, allow people to, anybody who want to give money to prayer contractors online, allow them to do so. I called inside his program that time. I quarreled with him. This is Ijele. That was when these prayer contractors just stopped coming online because the attack they were getting that time. Even somebody will call, this Methuselah called one. I remember a called one that I think 2017. A called one. He pretended that they had problem. That person was the man was flowing. At the end of the day, Methuselah just laugh, and sorted the man. The man ran away online. It was this Methuselah that pursued that man. The man have to go and deactivate his Facebook. I remember all these things. Obi-Wan Ndị Igbo. Obi-Wan Ndị Igbo. Did all of you remember all of them? Obi-Wan Ndị Igbo, who is later against IPOB. These are the people who came into IPOB that time with intention, with bad intention. He later turned against IPOB totally. I have anchored program with Obi-Wan Ndị Igbo. I was doing program, he joined me. I have all this their record. That's why when I look at all these children that Mazi and Kanu recruited, well, most of them are acting on ignorant too. While most of them are acting because of what they eat, because they are paying them now. Now when I look at them, I say, most of all this lady attacking IPOB today in defense of Mazi and Kanu. Most of all these guys, most of all these lady you see, most of them are the people who are dating Nnamdi Kanu brothers. I have investigated all of them. But you see them coming on challenging people who have commitment in IPOB. You begin to ask yourself, how can somebody who have no commitment challenge it? It's like church. Somebody now, a committed member in the church. Maybe one day have problem with pastor. Then a new member who does not even know how the church is established. And they forgot that this person who is quarreling with this man now started that church from the foundation. Then you want to challenge the person who started from foundation. Is it not stupid? Instead of you to stay away, and if you want to interfere, you go, okay, take it easy. Okay, sorry, whatever that is there, no, you will be calming that person down. Not to come and challenge that person in defense of pastor, because that person there is the founder, is one of the founder of the church. This is how God punishes people unknowingly to them. In 2022, one guy from my place want to challenge me here in Brazil because of Simon Neba. I didn't even know that there are people around there who knows me. I went to Barbing Saloon to barb, where our people are doing barbing saloon. Normally I used to barb my head on Brazilian barbing saloon. I said no, I love to patronize our people. I went there to barb my hair. The guy just seemed 2022. Just see me start running his mouth. Start run. This is how people, this kid, enter trouble. He never even know that the owner of the barber salon is IPOB, is a hardcore. see how people enter trouble. He don't even have the idea. This guy started insulting me. The other guy who is working there too is IPOB member. They all kept him quiet. Then one guy who were drinking outside just stand up from the table with the bottle. He said, "Oh boy, come. What is your problem? Do you know this man? Why are you insulting this man? Why are you challenging him?" In all these things, I was just there. I said, "I don't have anything to tell you. I think you need some education. We need to educate you in some areas. You don't know." Say, "What are you doing? Simon, God has chosen him. He will do. Why are you people challenging? Why are you people?" I asked him, I said, how much have you contributed in this movement? He said, "I don't care. This is the person, he is not a happy member. He have never contributed his $1 in Biafra movement." When that guy raised that bottle, Baba Salon mirror. When the guy raised the bottle outside, we are coming inside. When I sighted his eye, I have to push the Baba, push his hand, come out the machine on my head. I said, "Oh boy, wait." I stood up immediately. I said, "Oh boy, can you hear me? What is your problem?" He said, "Mazi Lionman, I beg. Putalozo. Come piagodo nya mojo ano elishi. Come go botra piawa yishi na piafia mojo ano elishi." I said, "Mbao, don't do that. You don't do that." I said, the other guy who was working there dropped his bag. He said, "Kai wora na mapia ihe ji obe ba o le zuzu. No ta ko se zuzu are." I said, "No, orubonko na lologo. Why are you people fighting? We never to colonia aka. We never to colonia aka bikono. Ogene. I was the one who stopped that horrible thing that could have happened there. Now, ask me, where are these people who were around Simon Ekpa? All of them disappeared. Even in this country, they have just disappeared. Today, they are back. They are now with Nnamdi Kanu because they know that where Nnamdi Kanu is heading, we create channel for criminality again in Igbo land. So these guys, what they do is this. These are all these guys that do all this a year caught something in Nigeria. So what they do is anybody at all who can give them channel for criminality, they follow the person. Now they have seen that now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself now is taking that channel of criminality. So they want to give him support in order way to unleash their criminal activities. Because IPOB apachile everywhere la Igbo. Apachigo everywhere crime saga. They are not happy. IPOB akuchigo the whole loop so crime say flow. So they are not happy. So they need somebody that will open it again for them, that will create that gap again for them to start again. Look at what happened in Igbo land 2021, 2022, 2023. Very horrible thing. Where brothers will come from abroad. Somebody will now call Simon Ekpa. Okay, now because all when you have when you came with them, ha, Mazi Simon. Oh, you want them somebody. Poro Simon Ekpa, see, la one year woko batara. No, si Holland de pata. La gana pata yego. Unu, that voice. The voice have to leak out. IPOB shy that voice 2023. The guy that Simon Ekpa. Mbe Simon Ekpa contacted Gento de Yahoo. They now concluded they have to connect that boy to Gento Yahoo. So when they were talking, he never knew that a member of ESN was behind where they were talking, discussing how they are going to strike his own brother that came from this thing, that came from Holland. The occasion the guy have booked, Gento the Yahoo we are telling the guy, you know, we have to shoot in other way to scare people away. What you will do, because we don't know if we may be coming, we have a security challenge, we have to open fire, and you are not safe. So what you will do, allow him to go to the location. On coming out from the location, don't enter that vehicle with him. So in case of any exchange of bullet, that's the one you know that record. So that conversation, the ESN intelligence unit followed that guy to that location, monitoring the guy. At the point, he have to take the phone from the guy. That is how the thing lead. He unappear the phone. The guy want to turn and say anything. Two guys stand by him and say, if you talk, we finish you. They have to call the brother. They have to call the brother and say, come, look at what your brother is planning. We recorded him. We are here with the recording device. That is why when you hear them, Simon, our prime minister, that is person who we are helping them to facilitate crime. That is how they pick that guy up, flog him, better flog and release him. Ala de maburu ndeze katro lilulu gara o wendele ji ya emeke ego ihe ya na ahụ ha na support Nnamdi Kanu na they know that he want to create channel for them to operate again, but o nwere ihe na atụ ha ụjọ. Ihe na atụ ha ụjọ bụ la IPOB change go strategy. Oh, you have not to have now. If not, my head will allow. I'm going to help you to change your strategy. To any Pakanaka and only Jidren, a book of Cabos in Kotari, only Jidren now, la crime in Igbo land, in Kayagala. I wasn't care about catching him happen. Onye jide la crime in that land, in that Biafra land, your own is gone. So unu ndị gba esusu ihe unu echekwara ala ga-emere unu ebere onye aka kparala. Unu ndị gba na ebe ya na-edi ihe unu ma onye asa ala threat ndị mmadụ ekwugo m ya kwuo ya several times. Nnamdi Kanu amaghị onye mbụ a na-ekwu ekwushi iko amaghị onye gwa ga-ajụkwa ndị mmadụ ajụjụ m. Ọkụ Abia steeti anyị ka anyị bịatara ya ga-ajụkwa ajụjụ m. Ọ na-ezuzu ihe ọ na-ezuzu na-etretịrị ndị ọ na-etretịrị members of the na-etretịrị ha ya ga-ajụkwa ese. Ya ga-ajụkwa ese maka adịghị ama ama. Maka adịghị ama ama. Ọ na-efere like the stubborn. O nwere ndị bụkwa okwute stone against stubbornness nke ha bụ okwute. Ha gbazighị nke bụ stubbornness. Ọ bụ ịnọ na-afịrị ọnụ fịrịcha ọnụ ala afịrị ọnụ ademe onye ọbụla ya kpere onwe ya ugwu. Anyị gbara ya si ya anyị nyere ya guarantee. Ịkwụba aka gị ọtọ ịkpọpụtaghị ebe ahụ bụ to bring when the members of the OS la ga-agbawa Nigeria aka napụta ha Nnamdi Kanu. Unu chere ọwa egwuregwu and aka ka a ga-apịwa Nigeria napụta Nnamdi Kanu. But with this is dubious character. O chere anyị ga-azọnwụta nwa onwe ya ka ihe na isi ọgbakara ya. O chere ya nke mgbe o ji di ya na o chere ya ga-azọpụta nwa onwe ya from there. Or la all this nonsense ya ọchịkọtara ọnụ na-akwụ ụgwọ si ha mewe attack. O chere ọ ndị a o chere nobody can bring him out, only IPOB will bring him out. Anyway all like ya mee ya pịa mathematics ọ chọrọ ya pịa. The coming out of Nnamdi Kanu is in the hands of IPOB. But firstly, he have to humble himself. He have to respect the members of IPOB. He have to be humble. No one in the tore. No one in the kai money in IPOB. No one in the carry one leg. Oh, in the career. Oh, when they get to IPOB, hanga kwakalo ozo. In a respectful manner, hanga no call ozo. The politicians say, Bikon. Because no, with calm mind and respect, kwakalo ozo, Biko, Biko. Iwe wela anyamana iwele biko calm down. Lehe gemere anyị unu gbahara ke ha na-akpọ diplomacy. Ọ bụ dialogue. Unu gbahara biko gbahara. Jide mmụọ aka obi dajụọ. Kpọpụtara anyị ụnyaahụ. Akwechara ndị politician n'ugwu. Anyị agbago abroad. Ndị western world ndị na-decide about Africa. Anyị aga ebe ahụ kwa akala ọfịs ha banye there. Good morning ma, good morning sir, good morning, good afternoon sir, good evening sir. This is the purpose I'm here. Please, your union should step into this matter. Please, it's very necessary. If you know what is happening, everything is yes, but the one neighbor, let man, only tell a man, and I say, oh, now, man, idiot. One bingo. They're not watching one bingo. Magabara Yije. Am I stupid? So, watch how one bingo made bara Yije. Am I stupid? Obrumu ga nka aga simo nna la ma logu ga nka. Oh, logu ga I connect to onye nota, speak to him. Okpocha nwa bingo. Mejebe. Adi ma puara. Okpocha nwa bingo ma lakpo na ebe m na. Any day ochori ime my address as a man. That's I'm sorry. The mejekwa. But in more like one bingo, ya one bingo. Only can they like one bingo at 10 years ago. Yes. Only can they like one bingo and take onye or Basaram 10 years ago. Look, all of you should watch what happened 38 May. Did you see casualty anywhere? Don't you see the total compliances of that 38 May? Or do you think that the politician doesn't have sense to respect their heroes? But manner of approach matters. This is what me and one of them was discussing on phone. Do you know what he told me? He said, so Nnamdi Kanu have been the problem of this IPOP. I said, what do you mean, sir? He said, look at, the man was, he said, look at how manner of approach the leadership of IPOB applied on 30th May. Ima ha na rububu nkwanye nwoke amụta ibe. But ụmụaka ala aṅụ mkpụrụ mmiri. Ụmụaka generation na na-akpa mamu na asara Jezi generation abi. Jezi ke ha na-akpa something na na-akpọ ha so Jezi gini. Jezi generation. My own children is not among the Jezi. Any one of them chori ime Jezi ma kuwa ya anya. Ugu nkwanye nwoke amụta ibe. Akpọrọ ndị ugu. Oh. This is not issue of who initiated this statement or this. Please. Let there be peace everywhere. When you approach somebody in a polite manner, why won't that person respect themselves? It's not that by going to, you go on Radio Biafra, you begin to insult, you begin to, give order. One man just called in and said the same thing. He said, look at how 38 men was quiet. Everywhere, compliance is even Delta State, who have never participated on that 38 men, Delta State was locked down. People live by example. Look at them. Jeji's generation. When you can say, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here, are you worthy to clean? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not even worthy to near me. Talk less of. You hear me? This is how foolish these little children are. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, if not for Biafra that we elevated him, can you approach me? Who is him to approach me? Radio Biafra. Onye order, threat ma. I'm of my potato. Get your fool. Long walk keep a go. Only could provoke of governor, yes, your order. Yes, your order, workers here. Everybody must come to work. Yes, that's what, and that time, don't you see that bloodshed is set to go? I'm all of my potato. Nigga, okay. Every worker, you must come to work. If you don't come to work, you are sacked. If you ask this little girl now, how much have you given to IPOB or how much have you invested? Nothing. Rather, she may be among those people who is collecting. Aka kpatara ego na-eweta ego na-emere ego ebere. But aka ọnụ ahụ na-eri the money adịghị emere ya ebere. If you ask her now, how much have you given to IPOB? 000. One kobe ababel. I beg, help us. They are insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Help us. Help us on the media. We will be giving you money for data. Oputa. Omaputa. Mewa attack. Oga ajukonye dire ozi ahụ. What is the matter? What is the issue? Omaputa mewa attack. Oga anakota ya ju onwe, what is the issue? So that can happy more involved. The Henadem. That is this generation, they have problem. Sense is far away from them. Sometimes I used to ask, well, there are good children, depend on the parent that train them. Depend on parent. There are good children out there anywhere. Depend on the descent of the parent and the discipline of the parent. People that can never reason. They can reason. They have been given instruction, destroy IPOB. Destroy the leadership. When you destroy the leadership, you have already destroyed IPOB. Then when you destroy IPOB, who will not save him? In his little mind, he thinks that if he destroy IPOB, Nigeria government will leave him. If he destroy IPOB, that's when they will destroy him. That's when they will even kill himself. So you people that he is sending to go and attack, and you people come to attack, always ask him, what exactly did the leadership of IPOB did against you? When you are in school, you ask questions in order way to learn more. Question bring more knowledge. All of of them that is holding meeting with Nnamdi Kanu on phone, they have never. Is it not when I asked Metu, I said, I want you to do something. Go and ask that your guy. Go and ask that Nnamdi Kanu who brought Simon Ekpa into Biafra struggle. That I want to know, that something, I want to check something. When he went there to ask the question, he was shocked. He said, oh, Dave, my Simon Ekpa. Some Konyanka bro candidate here la Biafra struggle. Lord Dave, my hand over Simon Ekpa to him. Methuselah became cold when he confirmed it. But did what? Decided to work with them in another way to recover. According to him, he said he's working with them to recover his money. But did he find out the truth? Yes. That is the most important thing. He has found out the truth. Who brought Simon Ekpa into Biafra struggle? Because if we didn't give him that common assignment, he won't know it. He will be roaming in ignorance without knowing the truth. That's why I always ask people, whenever you hold meeting with you and say, destroy this leadership, they are evil or they are compromised, ask question. What is exactly what make them compromise? That is how to ask question. What is exactly that made them compromise? Destroy, end IPOB, stop IPOB, destroy it, despite all the whole member. When I come out, only one broadcast, I will gather everybody again. Don't be afraid on that. Biafra struggle will not die. Help me destroy you so that I can come out. That is the condition Nigeria government give me. If I come out, one broadcast, I will gather everybody again. The people tell you blatantly no. The people say to you no. This doesn't make sense. What guarantee do you have that they are going to leave you if this thing is done? They are not going to leave you. Go and think. Go and think well. Rather, if we maintain the foundation is what will bring you out. That in this they go and attack, you go and attack. Una no go listen now because I tell you put in here. So some people who say no, this does not make sense. Calm down. Now I want to ask you now, Mata Benjamin, respond to me. I want to ask you, little girl, I want to ask you. Do you believe destroying IPOP will bring Mazi and the Kanu out? Then you come and start it again? Mata. I leave you here because I want to educate you. If not, I could have just blocked you since. You know, all of them to save people from their ignorance. Mata, answer this question. Do you believe if Kanu IPOB is destroyed according to his plea to the members of the US, if he's destroyed, then if they will leave him, then he come out and start it again? Do you believe that? Change it's not free. We have to continue defending him until he come out. I don't know that thing. Simple question. I don't know the simple question, educative question. Did I insult you? I said, do you believe that if the members of DOS have agreed and destroy IPOB, do you believe matter that Nigeria government will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? No, let us be educative here. Let us receive some education. This is an exam now set before everybody. Do you believe that they are going to release him? Mazi choose who is Judo Okafo? Is he here too? Is it among the supporters of Nnamdi Kanu? This question, okay, this girl can never answer it. Nke hukule. One thing about Nnamdi Kanu is, like many people have confirmed, all my cases are blackmail mad. All my cases are blackmail mad. Ogano katagwaga the genesis of the matter. Obia you man order authoritative. Ya mapia boom. Maya lelu say go is an order. Une proof. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me call him. Sorry. This is what I'm talking about. She can't answer. She can't answer. She can't answer. Because what danger they have, those who are supporting the leadership of IPOB attack them. Mazi Jude, Ndewosa.
Mazi Lionman.
Ndewo. You're welcome.
I've been listening to you. I just said, let me wait until you clear the air. Sometimes our people need this education for them to understand exactly what we're doing.
The girl now or somewhere. I hardly say likewise this girl now. This girl now may be ignorant. No, I don't blame her. She may be ignorant of what she's defending. Simple question now.
Exactly.
Do you believe? I want to know if this girl really know how Nigeria government behave. That's why I asked her that question. Do you believe that if the DOS have obeyed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and destroy IPOB, Nigeria government are then going to release him? Yes or no? I cannot. That voice is not from him.
Mazi, you know what happened? Most of them don't understand how the government works.
Mazi Jude, let me educate this girl. It's not voice record. Matter. It's not voice record. I said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu call. That is something that somebody sent voice and somebody make a call and pleaded with member of a DOS. Said, look at what you do this thing. I will come out. Did I tell you voice call? Or say that voice is not from him? That is to tell you that sometimes I didn't mamma the Tia Kali Hunomanganye. Ndi Heleseno. Mazi Jude continue. I forgot that the guy among Helesen, so we can forgive her.
Yes, you forgive her, We have different people on. We have different people on this platform, on this Biafra and restoration project, both the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the people don't understand how the government works. It's not when government gave you an assignment, and that assignment you must fulfill it because there's an agreement between you and them. If you remember the days of Liberian War and when Nigerian people went there to rescue, Nigerian military went there to rescue, bring peace to Liberia. A lot of Liberians were brought into Nigeria. Some were dispatched to Ibadan. Some stayed in Ibadan. They have a camp in Ibadan where they stayed. Some stayed in Lagos.
Yeah.
people did not know that it was Uni Johnson that killed Samuel Doe. It's not Chastello that killed that killed Doe. Yes. And do you know that I met Doe in Lagos? Doe came to Lagos, like Nnamdi Kanu went to Ethiopia. When Nnamdi Kanu went to Ethiopia trying to settle there, he has to apply for political asylum, and he was rejected and asked to leave. The same thing happened to Yomi Johnson. When he came to Nigeria, the night I met him one-on-one with some few boys, and then he was gentle and all that. We asked him to cool down because it's a process. Now you've not been declared wanted. That time, Obasanjo was in power, and you know Obasanjo has a very deep relationship with Andrew Young. Andrew Young was the High Commissioner in Lagos those days. Yeah. And you know Liberia is under the colonial destiny of United States. Like Nigeria is under British government. Liberia is under America. So when they met us, when I met him and all that, you know, we discussed him, and he was processing, trying to see Nigeria would give him that asylum. And when he was denied that asylum, we asked him to leave, and he left. That was when he left, and then Chastoda had to, they had a confrontation that lead to his death. Had it been that Nigeria granted him that asylum, he would still be alive today, like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Had it been Ethiopia granted him that asylum, he would still be in Ethiopia today. Yeah. And then we will know exactly where he is. Having said that, Mazi, I think our leader must listen mostly to like when you're making your program, there are a lot of contribution. People will call in and then give their own contribution and all that. I think the leadership should sometimes. I had when KK Oda came on air trying to tell us that money, if you have about $500,000 today, he ain't make a wish. Because on a Monday outside get had it very important. And they could outside language. Only you actually could had important meeting and answer Yoruba and not answer English. But the hen and I are not put on air, they are queer. Kekuda mana Aba touch, like Lord of Nekas, also Aba touch, Aba touch, that $500,000, there's a way we can do it, those in diaspora and in Europe, we can raise that amount of money. But the problem I'm having now is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leadership should know, they know, understand, everybody know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer with us. I don't know why people are still telling them make it.
Mazi, somebody have cleared that area. That's one of our community who call in. He said something very sensible. He said, we don't need to expel Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of IPOB officially. But in the mind of IPOB, like in your own mind now, you have expelled Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In my own mind, I have expelled him. So millions of IPOB have expelled them in their mind. So let it be mind something. And I agree with that. You know, that's why I said nobody knows it all. Nobody knows it all.
Let me
so I agreed on that method.
Yes, let me comment. What I'm saying now is that we also the interview they granted to Alo Ejimako, his counsel, Nnamdi Kanu, family lawyer. And we saw what he said. And not only that, we saw the movement of Maxwell Okpala and Nemeke Jofo. And the first release they say is from Emma Powerful. If you see what is happening now, and the position Benjamin Madubu would have called Darlington them and as the hot and all these people gather them together, all these flying monkeys said by Uchechi. All these flying monkeys are now behind Benjamin Madubu in Nigeria to destroy what we have started. I want the leadership to look into this matter this way. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has a meeting with Dave Umahi and Hope Uzodinma, Nyesom Wike, Peter Mba, and the Ebonyi State Governor, Wifu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has agreed that he has nothing to do with IPOB or Biafra anymore.
all these people I mentioned their name now, they are all APC supporters. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being used as a political bargain in Igbo land. And Madu Bugu and Aloe Jimako, the leadership should listen to what I'm saying. Sometimes when we say something, move for that nobody knows it all. Oh, on the ground meeting now. I tell the Queen Sokoto declaration. I thought they are going to declare, that was what they are going to declare in Sokoto. Hannah gave their Mazi Nnamdi Kanu apologize to our elders and our traditional leaders and some of these governors. I know Jimanko draft that letter of apology. And now what was to do with IPOB.
Yeah.
That was why Aloe Jimanko put that there. And you remember when Dave Umai came out and said that Tinubu has given us Biafra. We don't need Biafra anymore.
Yeah.
Is that because that is agreement with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's just like what they did to Wazuke. There's nothing you do today. Wazuke will organize a protest. There's nothing you will do today that Sunday before we organize a protest and set the government action to do. They have signed an agreement with the government and you cannot go against it. Mazi cannot.
Mazi Jude, I want to ask you, I want to review something to you. You know, many people are saying Benjamin Madubu wrote to Hope Uzodinma seeking for contracts for farm. Did you hear about it?
Yes, I heard about it. Yes, I heard about that one. That one is a part.
No. I want to tell you something. That farm in a security language, that farm is a mafian language. That is not agricultural farm. I want to educate all of you now. I just keep quiet all this while. That is not agricultural farm. Do you know what that farm means? That farm means by Madubu to fund the IPOB members, to start assassinating them. That was this contract he was seeking from Hope Uzodinma before the thing leaked out. Then it seems that it didn't go down well with Hope. Hope was looking at the other direction. He had 419. I hope won 419 before. So he was looking at it.
I know his office in Pestag.
So while Madubugo was trying to convince them, apply for more. Somebody in the government house understand the meaning of farm in that language. And how did Madubugo apply for that farming? It was when he went inside the SS dungeon and visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I just so keep your wine.
I know.
But everyone I am going to sympathy even the so any people touch some things. Can they mathematics here by force?
Yes, Mazi, you are once in the military. It's just like when you are in a marketplace and you are in danger, or you are in a particular place, you are in danger, and you are in a unit, a particular, if you are in the Navy, if you are within the Navy, you be able to shout, "Aho!" When you shout an "Aho," whoever that is a member of the Navy must come and rescue you.
Of course.
Whoever that is in that market that hear that language must come for your rescue, except you are not a uniform man. You know, it's like now what we are doing now is that we have heard what they are saying about China Samuru and Keke Oda and all that in there, all the trade, and like what they are saying from this hookup grade that is in Lagos, what they are saying that they will do to China Samuru and others. They should know that these people they are threatening have their brothers and sisters. They don't know that you don't know who you are threatening. You don't know who is attached to them. You don't know who is.
Let me block this girl. Let me block this girl. These are the human animals. They can never learn. Let me block her.
They don't know. Some of them don't know who they are dealing with. They don't know who they don't know who have beasts among us. And what I'm trying to tell the leadership to make sure that all this arrangement they are doing, I know Ejimago and these people are doing now, because what they want to say that when Nnamdi, they know that any day, except you are a member inside of an IPOB hardcore member, a financial member of IPOB, those in the market, those in Biafra land, those in Biafra, some of them don't understand what we are facing and the internal problem we are having. If they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, Alibu, if we those market when there will be celebration, there will be everybody they will rejoice without knowing. What I'm trying to tell the leadership is they have to prepare the ground. They have to know what they are doing, because now that we are in this situation, because they will mind them, they are going to call Nnamdi Kanu and make a broadcast that this is Nnamdi Kanu will speak and that before he will let go. He's going to make an announcement over the air with this group of people. Like with the time he went to Enugu, he's going to do the same thing again. So what we are going to do is to make sure that we hold the ground, especially our ESN. We have to prove to our people, like we proved to them during the 30th of May, what we did on 30th of May. We have to replicate that in the whole of Biafra and to make them believe that our ESN is here to protect Igbo land. Our ESN is here to protect Biafra land. We have to give our people at home on ground hope. So that whatever these governors come to speak against their leadership or against IPOB and its leader, the new leadership now is not going to affect us. They will tell them that this is political appointment, this is political language. The DOS and HOD should work internally with our people at home. You know, give them the message. Let this thing go to every corners like Madu Abuchi is doing. That boy, I appreciate that boy so much. And all the media warriors should join together. And another thing I have to say that, Mazi, like now you are on air. I don't want anytime you are on air. Another media warrior, maybe what's his name? Madabuchi will be on air. Okija Biafra will be on air. You people should put the program together that when one of you is on air, we have to focus attention on. We cannot be listening to Okija boy, and then we'll be listening to you.
Okay, noted. We will discuss that. We will arrange it.
Yeah, you should have a meeting and so that when anyone who's on air, it will be that particular person. This our sister in Germany, from Edo State, when she was people we should have to need that support. We have to listen to everybody, each and every one of you, and be united over the air. That is how our message will go to the grassroots. That is how our message will go to the people we need to hear this message from. And Mazi, I have to thank you. I have to thank the HOD and the US. What we are facing now, remember in military, who pulls the trigger first wins the war.
Exactly.
If you don't put the trigger first, your enemy, the opponent will kill you, because that is you.
Yeah.
We are in a battle. We are in the war front. So we need to be pulling our trigger first. We cannot allow these flying monkeys to dominate any part of Biafra land.
Thank you very much for your contribution. This program has come to an end. God bless everyone that is here, that come to listen and that are here and have keep on sharing these programs. I say, may Chukwu Kabiyama strengthen us and help us as well, guide us and protect us to the final end. Ndị Igbo say, ihe nwe isi ọraba ahụ. If we ọgwụ ụlọ nweghị isi, ihe ọbụla na-enweghị isi agara ahụ. Ihe nwe isi ọraba ahụ. That means the reality has set. It becomes difficult. Speaking is very easy, but action is very difficult. The time of action, the time of speaking has gone. What we are here now, the present time now is action. As you speak, you back it up with action. As you speak, you back it up with action. As you speak, in order way to produce result. Because Nnamdi Kanu has spoken for many years. It is our turn to do what? To back it with action. That's why when you see, when God speaks, it comes to pass. I remember that woman. I don't know who will remember this woman for me. The woman that time was on the internet. He said it's not Mazi. He said God showed her that it's not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will restore Biafra. Say his own work is to come and create awareness and give chance for people that will restore Biafra to work, to come in. And then I remember that woman went on to say, but he may refuse to give chance. Do you see it? And that's exactly what I was just thinking this thing last week. He said he may refuse to give chance. Then what he will face will not be good. That was exactly how the man put it. And you see now what happened? He have created awareness, then men not come out. People not come out. What he could have done, what I understand about that prophecy of that woman, what he could have done is to allow people that know road to come near him. Even though what? If I am here now, look at how things work. Let's say I want to get something in Europe. I buy my ticket, fly down to Europe. If I get there, let me use Mazi Keke as an example. If I go there, Mazi Keke is in Europe. He knows some inner corners in Europe more than me. If I go there, I will give him my hand. Because I am also there. Ogbona ka yanwa Sibia, South America. Other yenye makaya ma kore ya to pria la ka jega nye ihe o choro. This is how work. But in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, o hangra aka ya. O cho ko onye obula to pria la aka. O ya mere the thing jira ahụ, mere nwe ihe mere achieve. All this why on le ekwu. All hang send the message to people, to signal to people that he knows it all. He know the road, he know the door to knock, he know the window to knock, he know everything. While the area or the perfect Chineke design ya ko ba ro abu ikwu okwu chago okwu ya. You could see me that time bo. Opo ndị m ụzọ ya eme meeting na onwere onye ma ka anyị si aga ebe n'otu a ya ekwufutakwa n'okwu asị ekwu nyere ọnụ ọ dị humble onwe ekwufuta okwu na onwere onye ma house White House in US bi ka onwunye ma ọ bụ coordinator ma ọ bụ ordinary member in that US IPO may even know road to the White House. I'm telling you, that's how things work. Ordinary member that person you may be commonizing, you'll be looking down on, may be the one that know the road. Okay, that person will say, okay, I know the road. The office of this senator or the office of this minister in US. Okay, let us arrange. Which day are we going? You go there, owo ihe ji pride eme atụpụrụ aka ka obere nwa jee dia unu eme something achieve mechukwa ọnụ ọ bụghị apụta ekwu unu emechukwa ọnụ unu ọ dịka adịghị nwe ihe ha na-eme mbọchị unu ga-aga nke Netherlands, Holland, the same thing. Na onwere onye m ụzọ na Holland anyị ga-eji aga ịhụ gọọmenti ndị Holland bi n'Ikonu. Eme arrangement. Iru ebe ahụ atụkwara gị aka. Ha nọkọdọ. Ọ ya ka lakpọ team work. teamwork adịghị efele. Before you aga nke Holland, unu emechukwa ọnụ unu. The same thing with France. Otu aka ya agagide gata ihe. Agata ihe ga-epụta. Kelee onye ọbụla. Mgbe a result na-apụtala ihe, mgbe aka ga-apụta mee gịnị? Keleba ndị niile rụrụ ọrụ a underground. Ekelere m onye n'otu ahụ. Ekele because asị ekele eze ya eme ọzọ. Ekele m onye n'otu ahụ, ekele m onye n'otu ahụ. Without you people, this couldn't have been done. Ọ bụkwa ihe a ka this leadership na-eme o. That is how they are achieving everything they are achieving now. Akpọ ha ka anyị na-abịa ebe n'otu abịa n'iko o nwere onye mmanụ ala aga things. Ọ ya ka m ji si ọ bụrụ na ọwụ otu a ka Nnamdi Kanu si eme mma anyị enwetago Biafra na nke ya ha nke aka fili ụlọ ọgwụ sọsọ redio ọ batara redio bacha mba Biafra bịa ila bamba la redio Biafra bịa ọwụmba ka na-eji enweta Biafra ọwụmba ọ bụ ụba ịba mba ka eji enweta ya ọ by diplomacy ka eji enweta Biafra ọ bụghị ịpụta baa mba. Biafra can never be achieved for social media. The only thing that can be done on social media is campaign. Social media deka ebanye ọ ka ndị political party na-eme campaign ala agagharị state say na-eme campaign ala eme campaign ahụ o nwere ndị chief ala aba ahụ chala villages la ahụ na community mgbe ha na ahụ ndị chief are they show you camera? No, they are not showing you that one in camera. That is exactly how freedom fighting works. The same way political movement work. That is how freedom fighting work. Do your campaign awareness on media, good. Nobody will see anything. Abogundela gan hage say photo. Ese photo etira social media. O social media photo and social media ka eje nwetara Biafra. Nke mere na Brazil. If not that the people posted it on their own parliamentary platform. Ndị mmadụ ahụ ya there. Or was it called? Grileme. We didn't want to show anything. Only who that in one day, Liro. Nobody see it, Liro. Yeah, we jagara last year. Unuhunya Liro. Emana nlele hanya ase gere ka leadership le ma chief since 5 years Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no nime mana church ma say well Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dey send kwa no Mazi ha juba ajuju a o forget ala ya ma do nwe run no Biafra almost 15 years when home na chief o wa shi kwani ike o wa be funny ya forget ala ya ma do nwe run ya more than 15 years without making any arrangement. Okay, maybe because of that photo. Or that photo Mazi Chinasamoru and the photo Mazi Chikedojem Abraham said a photo with one president or say a photo with one minister. Because in the can have no the 419 have on the scammer. So when he had the photo me, Emma the photo. They are like a photo this thing when they don't scam can then I told how photo can get as evidence. nine ebe no to na we have gone to so we need money, we need this, we need enye. Ndị ka ha enweghị ha ji foto eme. Another way to get the job done, because imewa photo ahụ imewa issue adịwa complicated. Oh ya mere ndị Kanu recruit recently lajụ, what have them achieved? What have them achieved? Don't worry. Unu agaghị ahụ anything eme na achieve anya until the result akpọ. Ọ ga-eme unu n'anya vam result akpọ boom. Unu ewerezie aka unu rie nshi ahụ n'ụnyọ. Ihere abụrụzie nke unu. Ndị photo champions, scammers everywhere, mad people. Great Biafrans and lovers of freedom, God bless all of us and God guide us and protect us. And they will.